Hello guys, good to see you. Holy shit, I didn't realize the timer was at 0. Thank you to my dear Chivok for saying that timer was at 0. You know, Chivok, I was like sitting here just listening to music, just looking at the chat. I'm like, yeah, this is good music, okay. I was like, And I didn't realize the timer was at 0 already, holy shit. Anyway, good. Good to see you, my dears. I think like after the Rebel Path, we need to listen to something else. So let's go maybe with this one. Getting carried away is always good. Chivogrod, thank you, my friend. My dears, so good to see you already. We are going to be playing the game in a moment. I just wanted to take a moment to greet you all. I hope you had a good week. 3 more deaths today. Nehudan wrote, my friend, you have no faith in me. Like absolute 0. Hello, Roma. Good to have you. Kazuliski, nice that you are with us. Polki 18. Good that you are with us. Hit forum poster asks no more VODs. No, the VODs are enabled, so everything should be there. We had some breaks in streaming, so there's not that many of them, but the VODs are enabled. So I know that not that many people can watch first time around. Muzzy, good to see you with us, my friend. So guys, Muzzy is our lead art QA. Good to see you, my friend, with us on the chat. So, my dears, knowing that we will be playing in a moment, but I wanted to take a second to greet our dear Reds and moderators. So starting from my dear Sapphire, my girlfriend, who's with us. She's having a dinner right now. So bon appetit, my love. Outside of that, we have Cogito, who's modding for us every week. Thank you so much, Cogito. We have our dear Ayano, our UI producer, who's also streaming Destiny 2. If you want to check Ayano, you have her in my recommended streamers at the bottom. Outside of that, we have Chivok, our customer support engineer. We have Small Sandayu, our in-game photographer. We have Muzzy, our lead art QA. And from what I'm seeing, we have also a few other lurkers who are not saying anything, so I won't be calling them out. Good to have you guys. I hope you had a good week, my dears. Hello, lurkers from CDPR, exactly. There's always plenty of lurkers, I know, because people talk to me in the company about the streams. Why didn't you upload the video with the timestamps? Endrick asks, my friend, because I had a problem with that video, it doesn't download. It's the same question that I asked just a moment ago. If you will see the VOD from last week, it's not available. I actually don't know why it's not. But that video was not there, so I couldn't upload it, my friend. I will hopefully this week everything will be fine, and I will be able to upload, my friend, with no problem. Like nothing really happened, just that VOD is seems busted. So no, it's nothing with YouTube. It seems to be rather on the Twitch side. But I really don't know. I really didn't have time to even chase that up. I really didn't even have time to or a chance to chase that topic up. But anyway, I hope that everything will be fine. I hope that this week everything will be fine, because I didn't have that issue before. So I'm hoping everything will be okay. I checked, the settings are fine. Anyhow, my dears, moving on. Fake it till you make it wrote, I'm buying at 75. You're buying at 75 what? Fake till you make it. My friend, you're buying when you will be like 75 years old, or something more. This next piece that is playing is called The Scavengers from our official soundtrack. Oh, Revolver Salota asked the question, have you watched Eurovision? No, I didn't, my friend, actually. I was playing Zelda. So I was playing Zelda Breath of the Wild. I got to the first divine beasts in the Zora realm. So, you know, guys, like, you can see how much behind I am when I'm playing, like, the game from 2017, I think. Pavel, how could you? I mean, you know, I'll catch up with all the songs, you know, I'll catch up. You know. Eurovision is like the biggest event. I mean, Sapphire with her friends, she was watching, so, you know, she kept me up to date with what was happening. So, yes. Camilo wrote, I started to play Need for Speed Most Wanted from 2005, though. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I just tend to play games that are like few years into the market already, because I know that they already have like all the patches, all the expansions, all the DLCs and stuff. So I normally like buy the game with everything it has and then play. So this is what I did with Breath of the Wild as well. I always really wanted to play that game and didn't have a chance. So I'm really glad that I finally can play it. My dears, so now I will be switching to the game right away, but let me actually play maybe something shorter now, while we are preparing to start the game. Maybe a track called Cyber Ninja. You probably know from where it's from. If you don't, then probably someone on the chat will tell you. Do you guys recognize this? Yep, exactly. That's from Oda, as Grillovana Kielbasa wrote. Oda left the chat. Oh, Cybercaldos wrote, hi Pavel, this isn't Cybercaldos, but his friend. He said he's sorry not being here and hope you have an awesome stream and see you next week. And he's also doing well, getting better. That sounds great. Thank you, Caldo's friend. Small Sandayo, yes, you feel summoned. Do you feel it? Guru wrote, I finally can watch the stream 10 time zones. We are glad, Guru, to have you. Okay, the game is starting in the background, my dears. So in a moment we are going to get into the game and continue. We need to speed up playing just a bit, because I am at this point so slow. I am... Yes, this is Cyber Ninja, Guru. It's amazing track, you know? It's amazing. Daka the Wanderer, great to have you with us, my friend. Sasko Speedrun, yes, Kazuliski, that's exactly what I'm trying to do right now. Finally. The thing is that I have been taking so much time to play this game that, you know, we are already like 160 hours into the game, and I have still not... we are 160 hours into the game, and I have still not like done the parade. We are like in the middle of main story, I think, like maybe... What, 60% of the side quests when it comes to open world? I think we're maybe like in the middle. I think it's probably not. I think it's probably not further than this. So as you can imagine, LP Lima asks, are you aware that tech and power weapon symbols are inverted? LP Lima, I am completely not aware, my friend. And if you have a feedback like this, it's always the best if you could report it to our dear customer support. They will definitely let us know that something is borked like this, because it definitely does not sound proper. So if I can ask you to report this to our customer support, that would be Glorious. My friend, I'm already in the game. Let me actually put on the sound. Yes. Okay, my friends. So so the plan today is basically to explore side content. Oh, hello. The plan today is to explore the side content, do more gigs, you know, so that we can push forward. Because I would ideally want to finish Cyberpunk before and play a bit of a next-gen update of Witcher 3 before the expansion drops for Cyberpunk, and I'm not really sure if I will be able to do that, if I will be playing this slowly. So my dear chums, I really wanna move on with playing the game, so that really we can eventually do it. No, there's no news, my dears, because as I mentioned in the past, this is my private stream and I won't be announcing anything. Machiavelli asked when there is no info about the Witcher 3 next gen update. Machiavelli, my friend, not really. Like, I think like, I don't think there is any problem. You know, like, and I don't want to speak more about it because it will be turned into an official company update, you know, if I will say anything, but everything's fine. You know, we are working on it, you know. As you know, like, Witcher 3 is a gigantic game, and also, like, we want to do it, like, nicely, you know, and that's it. Guys, last time I played like a complete boomer, and I have, done some changes to my character and totally didn't save it. So, this time around, eyebrow color. That's not what I want to change. What else we've been changing? Oh, yes, we were changing actually the, yes, we were changing the nails. Give me better nails. I think we ended up with this one, right? Like that was, because we were picking between, oh no, or maybe this one is actually better for my design of my character. I think the pink one. I think that the blue and pink rather than red and pink. I think this one actually is probably better. Skiffy person asks, Pavel, I was just wondering if Cyberpunk has a creative director. Not that I'm aware of right now. Cyberpunk has a narrative director, that's Igor Sarzyński, Quest, Open World, and cinematic director, that's me. We have, of course, you know, a game director, that's Gabe. But there is no creative director per se. We have, of course, art directors that are focused on that. So, like, actually, that kind of setup is not really something very unusual. It is, now we'll confirm. Yes, finally. Perfect. That kind of situation is not really unusual, to be honest, in the industry. It's just like always when you're like assigning, I would say, your directors, you know, to different departments and so on, you are, as a studio, trying to do it in a way that you are covering as many different avenues, I would say, as possible, while in the same time utilizing that unique skill set of the people that you have. And in many cases, that skill sets are very unique. So, yes, I think that's the answer, my friend. Okay, let me actually... Gabe and Gabe. No, my friend, I'm not sure who Gabe and Gabe is, but you're probably referring to Valve's Gabe. No, I'm referring to Gabe Amatangelo, our game director, my friend. Hey, Pablo, do you think there should be more options for players to obtain legendary Satara or other than one in the Act 1? Daniel asks. Actually, Daniel, you know, that's a really fair point. Plenty of players have mentioned. Oh, I can actually put the figurine. I can actually put a figurine of my dear Scorpion. I forgot that I didn't do it. Here you go. I hope you guys got the figurine, by the way, for yourselves. I was able to put it down here. Okay, we have checked appearance. Yes, sorry, Daniel, so going back to your question, my friend, I agree. Actually, there should be, and there was like actually, there were actually other players as well pointing that issue to us. So I think it's a fair point. I don't think it's an oversight, or maybe we can call it an oversight. I don't think we thought about it enough, you know, about that problem, but we definitely know about it. That's as much as I can say. Ezio says, shame you can't hide helmet. Yes, Ezio, we know about that topic as well. That was something really that a lot of players pointed out. Inao asks, are you able to say anything about patch 1.6? Inao, I cannot, my friend. I cannot. Like, you guys know that we will talk to you about any future content officially when the time is right. You know? And it won't be like me randomly speaking about it on a stream. What we can do on a stream, we can talk about all the past content and why we have done things as we have done. And I can try to explain as well as I can and, you know, maybe, I don't know, show you guys my perspective. But regarding like new announcements and so on, we'll definitely do it officially. As you can imagine, this is a really big deal, you know, saying or announcing things like that. I wanted to actually check because we had in the side jobs... I believe we had in the side jobs the that was not this one. Oh, that's exactly the one that I was looking for. But because, yes, I probably won't be able to progress this one yet because Nancy is still investigating. Nancy is still investigating the Royce and whole Maelstrom in Tottenhans, which you guys probably know. We shouldn't know right now. Yes. Let me look at the chat really quickly. How far you're in Disc Elysium? A Creep Slasher asks. 20 hours or so. Like because I play really slow. Like I play really slow. I just like take my time. I talk to absolutely everyone in the game about everything, go back many times. I'm now spending a bit more time on Zelda, which I'm like... I put a lot of time into Zelda right at this point, like 30, 40 hours for sure. So, yeah. Pablo asked why is Moxus the only gang you can fight? Oh, actually, Pablo, I don't know the answer for this question, to be completely honest with you. Like, I think that our open world team, when designing the faction, this group decided that it wouldn't fit, really. Like, that's basically what I'm thinking. Because have in mind that Moxus is a fairly small gang, right? Like, they are not as, let's say, scavengers or, you know, scavs, or they are not as big as Maelstrom. So I guess that is a part of the answer, at least. But again, I haven't been involved, Pablo, in those discussions, so can't tell the whole background regarding the gang itself. VG Silverhand asks about more hairstyles. I mean, my friend, I know you guys want more hairstyles, but what can I say? I cannot announce you anything here. But thank you for making me aware. Jesus, there's so many questions. Captain Salty asks, Ayo, I love your games, keep up the good work, glad you guys put in extra time. Captain Salty, thank you, my friend. We are doing our best. Will there be flashlights in the game? I've been having trouble seeing in the dark, even when I have brightness up. Dark Sidey wrote interesting nickname in you know, composition with your question. Dark Sidey, my friend. I actually have we actually know about the topic regarding the flashlight. Like, so many people have been talking about it, but I cannot say anything more. Like, the flashlights are fairly, so to say, complicated topic. It's because the light in Cyberpunk's pretty advanced when it comes to the setup, as you guys probably can see it in the game. So flashlights are not like that trivial to introduce from just technical standpoint. However, we definitely know that you guys wanted. Well, like, we have a spotlight in the game, so it's just, you know. Data bio, my friend, you wrote in Russian or Ukrainian on the chat, and my friend, I just can't understand what you're saying, you know? Like, my Russian or Ukrainian is not that good. I will check on Google Translate. Okay. Okay, from what I'm seeing, you said that you love Cyberpunk, and you're asking how am I. I'm good, my friend. Thank you for asking, and please try to stick to English on the chat, because I don't think that this many people can speak Russian. Voitas asks about 60 FPS patch. My friend, Voitas, we know about the topic, but no comment about it, please. What was the reasoning behind the change in the side gig progression? Delamain asks. I mean, my friend, we touched it. We touched this topic on the 1.5 stream a bit, so I won't be able to add much more. Like, we wanted to give the player a clear way, clearly show like that you're actually progressing, and also show the player that you're actually advancing, because that was a problem for a lot of the players to really know. Also to show your standing with different fixers. Also, a lot of players were complaining about having a flood of the gigs opened on the same time, so the real need rose to make a bit more intelligently prepared gating, you know, of that content, that it actually unlocks properly. There is definitely more, but that's like what I can say from really the top of my head. My dears. Any plans to add NVIDIA Reflex for lower FPS users who feel the high input latency? Inner conflictus, my friend, I actually have no idea, but what I would suggest, could you please write to our customer support about this topic? They may actually know much more than me about this. I really don't know. I'm not really working myself that closely with NVIDIA. We are as a studio, but I'm not really myself, so I really don't know. So our customer support is going to know. My friends, I am so fucking behind with your comments. I am so behind with your comments. Nihas asks about the last Twitch VOD. My friend, I mentioned it. Mentioned it that the stream started. It got busted by some reason. Doesn't play. It's impossible to download. So I don't know actually. It will be like hopefully this VOD will be available and everything's fine. I really don't know. Can't really add anything more because I wasn't getting much more into the topic. Queries asks about the Easter egg with Rafał Valentynowicz. My friend, I have no idea. Unfortunately, this question is primarily to our localization team, our adaptation team. I wouldn't know. I'd love to tell you, but I have no idea. Like, I didn't work on this topic, my friend. So, can't tell. Can't tell, my dears. Okay, I wanted to actually talk to you, my dears, about. I wanted to talk to you, my dears, about the Bartmoss Collective and their websites for a bit regarding the background story. Drill BTV wrote, Panam is not sending me nudes. Please help. Brill, first of all, I don't really know. Did you develop her relationship with her the way, you know, she would do that? Like, that's the first important question, you know? Another person won't send you nudes just right away. So, you know, another topic is, you know, like if you are sure that she should be sending you nudes and you're really not receiving it and everything was done that should be done, then you can send the save to our customer support and we will probably look into it. What has happened? Because I can understand your pain. I can understand your pain. Anyway, thank you, my friend. Crip Slasher asks, also I remember you tweeting about giving a talk to Quest Design to some students. Will that talk be publicly available? Crip Slasher, I don't think so. I had that talk actually on Wednesday. Wednesday or Thursday. Sorry, the days are going fast. Wednesday or Thursday, I already had that talk. It was actually really awesome. It was obviously in Polish. It was in Warsaw Film School. I had a great time. Actually, students were awesome. There were like few really cool questions and so on. I hope that in time we'll have some amazing storytellers coming from that group. Okay, my dears. My dears, I think like we need to move on. So, Pat Nibbles, here they really demanded. Oh, Cyber Vesna. Yeah, well, yeah. By the way, Nibbles is a she. Just in case anybody was wondering, Nibbles is a she, and I will pet Nibbles, but mentally, because physically it's unfortunately not possible at this point in time. Is it possible that they killed Mr. Forrest 2 times? Interesting. Once, when you have to sneak into his bar and his office, I could heal him, and later on the maintenance floor with the mission with Maiko. Or is it just bad saved game? My friend Neutral04, that actually sounds like a bug to me, because like, as far as I remember, you should have only this one opportunity. The second time, I'm actually not sure if you should have an option to sneak into his bar. Like, you definitely have a chance when the first time when you meet him. You mean the, but then the first time when you meet him, and then with Maiko, that's the second time. I didn't know about the situation to sneak into his bar and his office. Oh, you're talking about the actual quest situation. No, you should be able to kill him there. So if it didn't work, then it's a bug. And in that case, my friend, please message our dear customer support, because I would love to check out what the hell happened there. I'm in love with Saul, Pancreas wrote. Okay, well, I mean, that happens to, you know, the best of us. Peter Pandan wrote, hi, I'm late. That's nice to meet you. Nice to have you with us. Hello, Chat and Pavel from Christoph, 2442. Hello. Okay. Daka the Wanderer, thank you so much, my friend, for the sub. Now, my dears, let me actually switch to some topic that I wanted to talk to you, because we are on this website for quite some time already. So, my dears, actually last week I saw that Pablo went on the spending spree and bought the behind-the-scenes story twice from the points. So, Pablo, here's a behind-the-scenes story for you. Guys, like, as you can see, there's actually a ton of different websites, you know, and when you are, as a player, when you're visiting different computers, they're hooked up to different pieces of local network, because as you can imagine, the network in Cyberpunk functions slightly differently than the one that we're used nowadays. It's much more local, and there's a bunch of websites and places that are available for a given like district, let's say, or for a given place. And when we've been working on the story for the quests and everything we wanted to build, there was actually a bunch of moments, situations when we were discussing, you know, okay, what kind of websites, you know, are needed really to depict properly the Night City. And one of the things is, of course, corporations. So starting from really the giants, you have the Militech website, Militech official site, services. Here you can read a bit about it. I won't be going much into it, but you can see like that this whole website, even though it's pretty simple, you know, it can like properly display, you know, the path. In the link here to the website, you know, it has this green bar, you know, and then you can switch between those different, pages here. Apply today. Oh, okay, cool. So I cannot really apply. I got hyped that I can. So, you know, the one side is the pages of corporations. Arasaka's another one, obviously, you know, investors, news, careers. Let's see on the careers. Okay, Arasaka's committed to keeping people safe. To ensure that, we need strong, ambitious individuals who are prepared to stand up to high-level threats. If you value structure in your day-to-day life, working in a team and sharpening your abilities to defend others against terrorism, join our ranks. Yes, exactly. So you have those two corporations. You have those two corporations here, but there are also other sites, right? Like, for instance, the news outlets, so to say. And you have News 54 and WN News that you may know actually from the you may know actually from the lore. Delamain wrote, Arasaka such a trustworthy company? Absolutely. Notamo Vika wrote, hello Chums. Hello Notamo. Good to see you being with us. Daniel that Dang asks about letting players reset attributes. Daniel, we know about the topic. We really know. We really know about the topic. It's not really simple, unfortunately, because attributes are like really neatly tied to your perks, as you can imagine. So it all starts a pyramid of complexity to let the player reset those as well. Let me go back to my story about the website. So here you have the WNS News, and here you have News 54, another, true websites. And now, when we were building actually the websites, one of the things for the news, of course, one of the things was we looked into like, okay, what actually are the topics that the world should be really talking about at a given time? And one of the things is Jefferson Perales, Night City's new mayor, right? You can actually find out, about what is happening in the city. But here you have another one, Kang Tao AV accident. Oh, really? It's interesting to that that there is a news about this unfortunate accident. We probably all know about this. Lucius Rhyme has died, another one. We've seen this all in the quest. So as you can see, my dears, like when we were designing that, actually, like we have done, we have like consciously went over all our story or our quests and thought about, okay, what are the events that are big enough for the websites to actually write about, and try to design it here so that as a player you can really see that your actions are reflected in the world. And there's also some other things about the WNS News, like asbestos found in Militech implants. A faulty batch of Militech limbs has led to mass allergic reaction among Arroyo residents. And so on, like that. There's a comment from Xan saying there's already a mod that resets attributes and perks. I actually don't know, Xan. I know that there was an issue with the attributes, but if you say so, for those that would want to, you can definitely try the mods. I definitely love the fact that our modders are working and doing some awesome shit for the game. Not only the how do you call it, the in-game photography community, but also just the modding. Anyway, my dears, so when we will be going over Night City, I'll basically take a look on different computers to point it out to you. Pleasures of Night City, there was already a comment. There was already a comment about that we need definitely more porn in Night City. Oh, I don't know, my friend. I don't know. I don't know, my friend, if that's really needed. Creep Slasher asked, did I watch Doctor Strange? No, I didn't. I didn't yet. But next weekend, I'm actually traveling, and I will be seeing my dear Sapphire. So that sounds like an excellent movie to see. Shraft 2K wrote, sorry I'm late, kids. Oh, no worries. Shraft, good to see you, daddy. Nice that you're with us. Okay. Then, my dears, you love asking questions, don't you? I love your questions, to be honest, but we are not getting anywhere today. Ariel08 asks, as a quest director, what was your favorite quest to develop in Cyberpunk and The Witcher 3? So, my favorite quests, so you're asking about the quests that are the best in the game, or my favorite, the ones that I worked on? Because those are like two different categories, I would say. In Witcher 3, My favorite quests that I loved working on was definitely Battle of Cormoran. That's the quest that I designed and implemented. I loved Family Matters, so Bloody Baron storyline, that's also mine. I was really worried that this quest would be really crap for most of the production, and I spent so much time on it, seriously. But I really liked it. I also liked the romance with Yennefer. I of course forgot its name. Can you believe it? I forgot the name of the quest with romance with the Yennefer, but that's also mine. So I think those three were the ones that I loved the most. Like, I would say also like Wedding quest in Hearts of Stone was also one of my favorites. That's also mine. And yeah, I think those would be the ones that I enjoyed. Like, I really loved the Spoon Collector from the Blood and Wine. That's also the one that I worked on. And for Cyberpunk, well, I did the pickup in prologue in the beginning of the game, and then I've done the side quests with Johnny Silverhand when he takes over of your body and fucking does weird shit with you. So the chipping in second conflict. You know, everything regarding the samurai, part of the Keris storyline, those are also mine. And I think from all of those, I think Second Conflict, so the one that ends up with a concert of a whole samurai, I think that was probably one of those that they really liked. But the chipping in, so the one where Johnny takes over your body for the first time and just spends a wild night in the city, that was also mine. So I like that too. And from the quest that I didn't do, in The Witcher 3, I definitely loved the play. So the quest when you as a Geralt, you're on the stage, that's the one that I enjoyed really a lot. I really loved the moment when you are... I forgot names of the quests already. When you're on Skellige and then the Berserkers attack, that's the quest that I had the pleasure to work on the design stage, and then was designed. Then the further design was taken by Denis Zotebier and implemented. So that was the one that I really liked as well. Like quest that also Dennis made for Cormoran, you know, the wild knife a night with the Witchers, you know, when they dress up in fucking weird, you know, as a sorceresses, and like that was the wild one. So I think those would be the ones that I really liked from the Witcher 3. There will be probably more, you know, like this game is stuffed with amazing stuff. For Cyberpunk, I think like the Sinnerman, so, you know which one, that's like the one that I loved a lot. Whole Judy storyline, especially Pyramid Song, loved that one. Really like Dream On. And the way how the Dream On turned out. Then the whole storyline with Nomads, right? And maybe like Riders of the Storm. Like, it's just, there's so many amazing quests there. But I would probably pick up this one. And then the one that Philip Weber did with the Parade. So Play It Safe with Takemura. Really amazing. And then, of course, Love Like Fire by Joanna Radomska. That one I loved as well. Like, I think that if I think about it, I think that I liked more quests from Cyberpunk than in The Witcher 3, but I'm not sure, to be honest. It's a tough call. Very, very different games. I honestly think that the quest design is better in Cyberpunk, but it depends, you know, because if I take the weakest quest from Cyberpunk and the best from Witcher, of course the Witcher wins. But if I would have to say, like, overall, I think overall Cyberpunk's better. Besides, like, have in mind that we are looking at The Witcher 3 with both expansions, right? We are not looking at The Witcher 3 with the, we are not looking at the Cyberpunk with expansion because it didn't... because it's not out yet, so you cannot you can't say. But I think that overall quest design is higher quality in Cyberpunk than in Witcher. But holy shit, it's hard to say. You know, it's like sometimes, you know, comparing apples to peaches or something. You know, It's like, I just, you know, I can imagine that a lot of people loved, you know, like one or another, and it's like, Ragnar wrote, so basically you made all the cool quests. I mean, Ragnar, thank you so much, my friend. I mean, I'm making quests in 17 years, you know, 16 and a half, 17 almost. Like, I dare to say that I know something. However, my friend, you know, it's a long way to go. You know, I know so many of my shortcomings. You know, I can do so much better. I know about it. I know it, you know, I know it. And, you know, let's see what you guys say about what we are working on. Not adding anything more to it. We'll see what you guys think. Like, I'm dying for that moment to have this conversation with you. You know, like, once again, have these questions in the chat and just like really ask you, like, okay, what are you thinking now? You know, so I'm really glad. Scorpion Road, hearing Power Reminiscence, all of those quests from Witcher 3 makes me want to start another playthrough. I mean, my friend, that's the thing, you know, like, I would love to, like, when Witcher 3 next gen update's out, I will definitely going to play it on the stream. Does having more source material while creating a game make it easier or harder? Question from Skiff Person 101. I mean, in general, it makes it easier. I think in general, it makes it easier. You know, like, the thing is, like, there's always a question of the quality, right, of that source material. But putting that aside, like, in general, having, like, a vast and deep and rich base material is, in most cases, beneficial, you know, because a lot of topics have been thought through and so on. And there's, like, even when the source material is maybe not like amazing, it can be still, there are still usually like good quality elements to it. So then when working on your own stuff, you're able to pick, you know, things that you like. Pick this and not pick that if you don't, you know, enjoy it, or if you don't think, or if you don't agree with it, or if you don't like it, maybe, you know. So, but overall, like, when you have a rich base material, like, in most cases, it really helps. That would be my assessment. Quares wrote, I saw your profile on LinkedIn that you studied journalism and psychology. That's true, my friend. I have it also in my description on Twitch. And it's inaccurate that you ended up game dev. Could you tell how? Long story short, how? Oh, and it's incredible, not inaccurate. And it's incredible you ended up in game dev. Oh God, my friend, I mean, I was talking about it on the streams quite a bit. Like, my friend, I really wanted to do games. Since I was like 15, 16 years old, when I got like my first computer, you know, started playing first games, because I'm from like small village in Bieszczady, in Polish mountains. And I really always wanted to do games, you know? So like, since I literally moved from Bieszczady to Warsaw and started studying at first journalism, that was like sort of kind of a thing that I wanted to do, and I was learning how to do it. Before I got the computer, I was doing the pen and paper role playing, and I was writing my own book. I was writing short stories and poetry. That stuff was fucking terrible, my friend. It was terrible, fucking horrible what I wrote. Absolute fucking disgrace. But it's, you know, I got better in time. Really slowly. From being like horrible, I got to the point from being really shit. Then from being really shit, I got to the point from being crappy. Then from crappy, I got to the point from being like really bad. You know, from the point of being really bad, I got to the point of being mediocre, you know. And probably somewhere around being mediocre, I managed to start working for like small indie games, you know, and doing, you know, just working on small indie stuff, you know. It was like 2006 or 5 at that point, you know, and this is how it happened. And then, you know, I was just building up my skill set, my portfolio, and yeah, just kept working, man, reading, writing, and just working on different games, indie games. And then slowly, finally, I got a job as a tester slash designer at the time, and then finally first design job. And then I moved to Red in end of 2011, beginning of 2012, you know. And that's been last 11 years I've spent, almost 11 years I have spent in Red on quest design. Cybervesnak, the corpo websites are color coded. Militech logo here is green opposed to Arasaka's red, which would play on players or readers' intuition to perceive Militech as a good one. Oh, interesting, Cybervesna. Especially, but it's a military green. It's a military green Vesna. Look, isn't it? It's like, look, it's a military green, right? Yeah. I guess we're probably more likely to see military green as positive than just green, but just saying, it's a slightly different thing, okay? Especially when in the game they use yellow version of the logo, which color represents to be cautious. Was it intentional play in our minds? Yes. That was a simple question, thank God. That was a simple one. Anyway, oh God. You guys have so many words in your keyboards. Shraftuke, it's impossible to compare Cyberpunk and Witcher 3 right now. Witcher 3 has had like 8 years of polishing and finishing, and people forget Witcher 3 came out buggy as well. I mean, Shraftuke, that's very well said. We've been talking about it a bit on a previous streams as well. So it's just like I think it's a hard thing, you know, because a lot of people like played Witcher 3, and we know from the sales numbers. A lot of people played Witcher 3 like really long after it was released, right? Like you can see that Witcher 3 is selling really well. Like we have published last sales numbers for Witcher 3 and a whole Witcher franchise that are like fucking insane. And you can see that more people played it after it was released with all the patches, DLCs and everything than before. Therefore, it's a hard thing for a lot of the players to compare. You know, that's why it's completely like understandable for me why this is difficult. So, you know, to compare and imagine like Witcher 3 just after the release versus like Cyberpunk. I think now it would be fair to compare Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk before the Hearts of Stone, you know? Because like Cyberpunk already had some patches, same as Witcher. Witcher had less patches though, right, at that time, of course. Again, because of the unique histories of those games, it's kind of impossible to compare them like one-to-one. The only, I would say, point of comparison that makes sense for me is like the point that, did we get better as a studio, as devs? Did we really get better? Did we learn more? You know, that would be the most important thing for me. I think the preference of Witcher 3 quests can be attributed to better quest presentation, in-person dialogue build-up, and more consequences for decisions. There's no more consequences. Like number-wise, it's more in Cyberpunk. It's just the presentation level is different, yes. Because in The Witcher, you have everything on first-person perspective scenes and shots that you cannot miss. Cyberpunk does, however, have the single best quest by far into games, namely the pickup, at least from a consequences variety standpoint. Thank you for your comment. Lord GTFBI. Okay. My dears, this is some insanity. I'm so behind in the chat that I feel like I'm in like 2018 at this point with this chat comments. Is that your cat or my cat meowing? That's definitely my cat. Sell when you can, but sell when you can, check your cat too. Maybe it's meowing as well. Lepaxis wrote, hello Pavel, I want to take opportunity to say thank you for your hard work. I really love Cyberpunk. Keep going and have a great evening. Phil Strongman. Thank you so much. Lepaxis, I appreciate your comment. Who do you think is the most powerful corporation in Night City? Machiavelli asks. I don't know, Machiavelli. Who do you think is behind the Dream On? I'm not going to say much more, because then it will give away too much. But you know what I mean. There's a question, will there be any new big patch until Cyberpunk comes next year? My friend, no comment about this. As you know, my friend, I'm not commenting on this. Machiavelli wrote, problems of Cyberpunk were beyond the bugs. Yeah, absolutely, I agree. But Machiavelli, have you been around or have you played Witcher 3 just after the release? I'm just asking because the thing is that people were saying exactly the same thing about Witcher. And I know because I'm around long enough to remember. You know? And sure, you can make a point that, you know, those are different problems on a different level. Sure. I'm not, like, denying that. I'm just saying that The discourse is the discourse identical? The discourse is similar. I don't think it's identical. Probably it's not. It's similar. The discourse is similar. The discourse in the community about the game, you know? So like, I think it's, I think that the fairest, I don't know if that word exists in English, the fairest comparison is like, look at the discourse past Witcher 3 release, and then just past the release. So like first half a year before the first expansion, and then in Cyberpunk discourse just after the release, and you will see what I mean, because I've seen exactly the same in the community when it comes to the reaction. It was much stronger in case of Cyberpunk. It was much bigger in case of Cyberpunk. It was much more in case of Cyberpunk, but it was very similar. My dears, we are not going to play at all this game, are we? If I'm going to answer your questions. Machiavelli wrote, I was around since Witcher 2, and that game has really huge optimization issues on PC. I mean, come on. You know, it works on my 2080 Ti. Yeah, I know, Machiavelli. I know, my friend. I know, my friend. Fair point. Which ending is canon? Spooky Bandit? No comment on that, my friend. You, Chums, decide, you know? Shaft2K asks about first-person perspective for Witcher 3. I'm not commenting on this. This is a clear bait, you know? I don't want to put internet, Reddit on fire. Fucking like throwing a match on the Reddit. Guys, there are questions about like the next-gen update for Witcher. You know that I can't comment until it's, you know, officially there with official information. I'm not going to comment on it, please. Okay, my dears, I think we need to move on. Hi, there is an option to get a key for this masterpiece on PS5. I mean, Chituno, well, yes, I mean, kinda. Jubei wrote, Flaming Crotch side quest had me cracking up. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, you know, and as I told you, I know, quality quest design. Lorky Stream Rose, I remember the early days of release. The Witcher 3 was really stressing my system because of the grass. Yeah, the grass. Yeah, Glacialalia wrote Witcher 3 was actually a buggy mess at launch, but people somehow forgot that. Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's like I am not. I'm not trying to say it's fine. You know, I'm also not trying to say that the Cyberpunk was perfect on release or Witcher. You know, not at all, my dear friends. Because like if it would perfect, then we wouldn't patch anything, right? And we keep patching, so obviously it wasn't. But yeah, I do recognize definitely that the Cyberpunk had more problems. You know, as we all know, my dears. Hopefully now, you know, on 1.5 you guys can really 1.52 can really enjoy it, you know, and have an awesome time. Okay guys, we are not going to play anything, so I am now switching to the game, my dears. Okay, let's finish this discussion, even though I fucking love talking to you, to be completely honest, but let's move on. Reward for any info on Svederborg. Okay, best ISIS. I'll pay for any info on Svederborg Riviera's true identity. Interesting. So Svederborg Riviera is that person, that someone that keeps on fucking spamming me. Okay, we'll check it in a moment. Corporate oppression will end when you stop oppressing yourself. This is one of Svederborg Riviera's most poetic aphorisms. He shows us that in reality, we are the drivers of our own actions. If workers unite, the towers of capitalistic oppression will fall. And we must do everything in our power to achieve that. Engarax admin. Okay, cool. Humanity is nothing more than a Ponzi scheme hidden behind a veil of tears. Oh god. That shit is deep, you know? That shit is deep. By the way, the quest has been designed by Moritz Lehr. Moritz is one of the specialist quest designers in my team. Really talented, really talented guy. Our German quest designer. I'm really glad we have Moritz in the crew. Hello Pavel, hello Ali Jug. Good to see you on the chat, my dear friend. Blue Sky Kai wrote, started the game last year on old console, then quit, but now I have next gen and getting ready to go full Cyberpunk. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Blue Sky, for playing, and you know, I wish you a fantastic time with the game. I think on the next gen platforms it looks nice. In place nice, you know. I hope you are going to play some different versions in the game with different life paths and different choices, so that you can see the differences and definitely different endings, you know, and different relationships as well. The best weapon against neoliberalism is uninterrupted meditation. Okay, guys, do you agree? Do you guys agree? Yeah, the uninterrupted meditation is the best weapon against neoliberalism. Oh god. Okay, I mean, I have to say that those are actually pretty fucking well written. When money exchanges hands, your true self becomes a victim to capitalism. Oh really? Okay. Okay. Yes, we do. Glaslalia wrote. Okay. Exit to the next level, commented Amber. I'm not going to read that complete. Pavel, feed the cat. Oh god, you know, cat is fine. Cat is fine. Cat is just enjoying the time on a puff next to me. I love the satire that makes fun of all political sides. Yeah, exactly, Machiavelli. Like that's actually really like the key, I would say, defining component of good satire. You know, that's actually able to make fun of all the sides, which is actually quite rare nowadays. Cybervest. Colors are an essential part of storytelling. Cyberpunk uses it a lot, as well as narration, to put in specific visuals that trigger certain emotions in the player and as guides in the environment to lead us a certain way, as Miles often showed us. It's a powerful tool that often is overshadowed by everything more on the front. I just wanted to say that the design of visual light storytelling is really masterfully done in some quests, and big props for everyone working on it. It's our amazing concept art team, and light team. I think all of them and VFX departments that really did it well. Kavu00 asks, hello Pavel, in Cyberpunk we can see many quests where we have to stay incognito, but also he/she have to steal some data by personal link. Is there a possibility that owner of computer or something from which the data was stolen could uncover the identity of V? It's an interesting question. I mean, so in some quests, as you can see, we are consciously playing with that topic. Like, for instance, the moment when you have to connect to the personal link when you are dealing with Placide. As you know, he uploads some nasty data to your iOS to connect with thee, but now uncovering the ability, the true identity of V. I mean, that is an interesting topic, because like that would mean that me as a person who has connected with personal link, I leave some kind of a trail, and there's many gigs that use this moment that I'm supposed to download the data, right, using my personal link. So that's interesting, because that would mean that you know, a lot of the gangs and would know, you know, and be able to like uncover actually who has, well, killed all of them or robbed all of them. So I think that would be an overkill on the side of the lore as well, because like that would mean that when you're downloading things, you leave the trail in the network, that would put in danger a lot of the netrunners as well. So I don't think like in the lore itself it's possible. Otherwise, there would be so many strange exploits possible in that kind of network. So I think like in this lore, probably no, actually. Probably no. So you probably do not leave a trail when you connect with a personal link. Machiavelli, shout out to people who know nibbles exist in Witcher 3 universe. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Goldie Kaiser asked, I don't know if you have addressed this, but every time I put disk into my PS5, it downloads the PS4 version. Is there a way to stop it? Goldie Kaiser, I think that we have addressed this with the, at the moment when patch for 1.5 was released, there were informations published how to get your next-gen version for PS5. And at that time, I believe that on our website you have information how to actually stop it, you know, how to say that you want the PS5 version only. And I believe, but I didn't play it on PS5, but I believe you need to like mark it that you as a player you want the PS5 version. And I'm pretty sure that it is possible to do this. If you're not sure how to do this, like just check our official websites, and I'm pretty sure on the customer support website you will find that information. Okay, so we need to check the Bartmoss Collective, my friends. Let me play the game. Reward for any info on Svederborg. Okay, so we have a message from Bess Isis. Yeah, Delamain Road, it's just a Sony thing. Yeah. I mean, it is a console thing, but I believe that you can set it up that it doesn't happen. But again, it's not like I'm not like PS5 player, you know, daily sort of. Like I have PS4 Pro. I don't have PS5 yet. Maybe we'll get it at some point, but for now I'm gaming mostly on PC and Switch. Best ideal is low-key sexy or I'm weird. Machiavelli. I mean, you know, Machiavelli, if you're into older women, you know, like she definitely is has some qualities to her that make her attractive. So, you know, there's something for everyone in this world. I do not believe in the future of the game in vain. Are you doing something big? Date by YOLO wrote. I mean, Date by YOLO, as much as I can say, well, we are working on expansion, my friend. And I won't be speaking more about other things, but we are definitely working on the game, my friend. So, and yeah, well, I mean, when it comes to expansion, I think you can say that we are doing something big, you know, when it comes to expansion. And, you know, it is an expansion, after all. Okay, hello, my name is Base Isis. Sorry, I read it with a wrong voice. Hello, my name is Base Isis and I'm an independent journalist. I ended up here after the recent incident at Helvetica you might have heard about. Who exactly is the man that inspired the attacker? The man that you all have practically worship. Have you ever wondered who Svederborg Riviera actually is? I know I have. So here's the deal. I'm willing to pay for any info that might help unravel this mystery. Don't hesitate. Good to get in touch. Best Isis. Well, I mean, now we can all understand why Machiavelli considered her sexy, right? I mean, you can get it like this very feminine voice, you know? Very feminine voice. Call Best Isis about Svederborg. Okay, can we actually do that? Oh, we can, but I think that I don't think she's able to pick up because I think she's now in Totentans. As far as
you've
yeah.
reached Nance. I can't come to the Hollow right now. If I feel like it, I'll call you back. Bye.
Thanks, Nance. Nancy, by the way, Best Isis is the same person. Okay, I see that. AAA voice acting, Glacialalia. Oh, thank you so much. I mean, Glacialalia, I'm doing my best. Anyway, my dear chums, I think we have spent enough time in here. There's one thing, though, that I wanted to show you, but because we never talk about it, so maybe, like, really quickly. Pavo is a gem. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Machiavelli. Serious fun. wrote, hi everyone, hello Serious Fun, good to see you. Fab01, hey, hi Pablo, Cyberpunk is breathtaking. Oh god, thank you so much for this compliment. It gives a lot of emotion. CDPR has created a really fantastic journey with memorable characters. I'm so excited about the expansion, and I'm sure you'll give us many nice surprises. Thank you so much. I mean, I definitely want to. I definitely want to give you amazing memories, you know. Oh, News 54. Okay, so my dears, there's actually so much I can talk to you about the TV in this game. As you can imagine, there's like so much content.
Hey, our guest with us tonight is Martin Coleman, an ordinary night citizen who, well, Martin, how would you describe your situation? Well, as you can see, I lost my arms. A real tragedy, Martin. Was it an accident? Were you attacked by nomads? No, nothing like that. Okay, so
the TV content is actually so interesting in this game, and I wanted to go and give you some behind the scenes story from who has, I think it was again Pablo, because Pablo went on a spending spree last week. Can you make it louder? I can make louder the game in general, because I don't think I can make the I will go with the master volume.
it was a choice. Either we replace our arms with Zetatech cyberware, or we get terminated. No severance packet. And what did you do? What anyone in my place would have done. I had two girls. A wife who couldn't work.
Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about some of the TV content, you know, and the design of the TV content. Let's go from behind the scenes story from Pablo. So, actually, when we approached, you know, the topic of TV, radio, and in general, you know, like the media in Cyberpunk, one of the things we wanted to do, we wanted to really like flesh out the world and the lore as well as we could. And you know, this sounds like really trivial, but this actually forced us to go over lots of different, I would say, layers in life and things in life that you as a person can experience in the world, to really flesh it out properly, you know, and try to cover it on many different avenues as possible. And here we have one of the examples actually here in the News 54. Here we have this moment when a guy who's actually working, you know, in a factory, and he there was the situation when they were forced, you know, to install basically a company issued, you know, cyberware. And Kuba Shamawek, our principal writer, he actually wrote the scenarios for this. And look at this moment.
No, this isn't happening. Oh, but it is. Ziggy Q's is where it's always happening.
Yeah, so you can see here, like, it's pretty much done in a similar way how it would be like in our world, but basically the topic is like so drastic, you know, it's
Got a story you want to share with the world? A tragic accident, family drama? Don't wait.
you can see here Ziggy Q is like inviting you, you know, to just like, hey, you know, if you have a similar story, share it with us, you know. And here's the News 54 for you, and some advertisement before it. So when we were actually watching into it, like the goal was, okay, we need to look at the themes that the game has, and that's something that in some of the past streams Revolver or Salota touched when he was actually speaking about and asking about the different themes that we in the game actually have done. And basically here, when working on different advertisements for the game and also working on a different media pieces, we wanted to touch upon different elements of the media and also the world that we didn't touch, you know, because it's not that you can always, you know, 100% cover all the possible topics and themes in the world, especially when you're like depicting a bit different world than ours that is like similar but still different. This is a really difficult topic, because when you're trying to draw the border between when the world is similar to ours and when it's different, it really can be confusing, you know, for the player, you know, what is actually different and what is not, you know, what is like in our world and what's not. So here we actually go over many different themes, you know, that we actually didn't cover in the game that well. For instance, you know, we just saw a commercial of Biotechnica, something that we didn't really cover this much of the storyline of Biotechnica in the world. You can, you know, hear something about those protein farms at the suburbs of the Night City, you know, and the nomads and the whole relationship with that. But not much really more, you know, they appear here and there at the background of some stories and gigs. And here you have another one.
Prototype of more technology's latest beauty. The house-stock W4 arms were originally designed for the military, but they've just been approved for general circulation. I had to wait for some nasty scars to heal before I fired these up for the first time.
Yeah, and here you have another like material sort of, you know, coming up one after another, and you can see this is something that the world is really like
Okay, it's ready. You guys recording?
thinking about and living through, right?
Sweet. 3, 2, 1.
And look at this showcase, right? And then you can see like
Holy shit! Did you get that?
they are basically showing what this new like arms can do and stuff, you know. So anyway, like there's much more we can discuss it. I could probably talk about for hours, you know, about different themes and what we actually have done here. But what's important maybe to remember and so on is like when you're building and designing your own worlds, it's super important to make sure that you're actually doing the talking about your work and lore to the player on as many different layers as you can, you know, and radio is one layer and the ads in the TV or another. And you know, this may sound actually really trivial, but writing all this content actually was a pretty big task. This took few years of the production, you know, like really building up all those advertisements and all those TV materials to really make sure they slap, they have a proper quality. Like, you know, do you have meat, right? Body implants, like again, you know, all of those things had to be designed and drawn and so on by our fantastic artists. We can maybe like go through actually a few different channels to just look a bit into it, you know. So here you have speed loans in your account in seconds. Is Marcin Blaha working on CB expansions? Marcin Blaha is our story director, so Marcin is involved in actually many different things, including the expansions, but on a director level, correct. So Marcin is working with us as well. Marcin's also like involved in the work on The Witcher, so like as many directors is. Like I am as well involved in some ways on work on The Witcher, so you know, as many of us on the director level, there's a lot of cases when we like share sort of responsibilities, or we just try to help out, you know, each other. Okay, my dears, how those clips made, by the way, are they in-game, in-engine, or there are external software? Domi Davi wrote, Domi Davi, the way it's done is like done inside the engine, and then it's pre-rendered from inside the engine, and then basically it's coded as one of the formats that we have done, that is pretty optimized, because otherwise those movies would be really incredibly heavy. So after they were made in engine, afterwards you just as what the hell? Oh, I didn't see this one actually. Wow, okay, that's wild. Anyway, basically after those movies are done, they are basically recorded by a in our own format, and then optimized, because they cannot be too heavy or too big, because otherwise the game would be like twice bigger when it comes to the gigabytes, and nobody wants it. You know, we all wanted it to be well optimized for the players. So because of that, you know, that format is used to store it, and that's pretty much it. Like, it's not like that simple, because there was like ton of work that went into it, that making it happen. Domi Davi. So this is how it's done. Night Tilt Road, thank you for continuing to stream. I mean, my friend, of course, you know, I'm not planning to stop streaming. Like, I really love streaming for you guys. It's just like we really need to move on. So let's turn off and stand by, guys. Let's time to play, because we are talking about the lore and the background work. Nibbles? I constantly hear you meowing. Let me actually check. Do I have anything? Yeah, exactly. I can actually drop those things in here, because I don't think I have more. Yes. Okay. Yep. Okay then. Yeah. Because Bess Isis is right now in Totentanza, so she won't pick up my calls at this point. So, my dears, actually, what we are going to do, because I don't think I have any quests right now. So, what I'm going to do, I'll basically look what's available the closest, because we need to start pushing this, doing the side content, because it will take us like 400 hours before we actually beat this game, which is like. I mean, I normally take a lot of time when I'm playing, like, the game. So there's a Cyberpsychos here that we should probably clean up from our map. And then on the way, maybe I can, like, take a look at the suspicious activity here. Oh, and Judy's calling!
Hey, Judy. How you feeling?
Shitty, but something came to me.
Oh! Damn! You're still in mourning? Grief is a process?
Gotta give yourself time to grieve, Judy. Experience all its stages. Feel them. Let them play out. Shock, anger, depression.
I'd say I'm on anger. I'm gonna stay here for a while, too. I can work with anger.
Oh, she's fucking pissed! She is pissed!
So what did you come up with?
The Mox Dive, Lizzie's bar, used to be a joy house. Tiger Claws killed one girl too many, so people took matters into their own hands. It belongs to us now.
Oh!
Clouds could stand to get the same makeover.
Sure you thought it through?
Sure you've thought this through, Judy? Carefully?
Haven't thought it through at all. All I know is the Mox didn't turn things around by sitting on their tanned and toned asses doing nothing.
Got the Mox to
Damn.
agree to take over Clouds?
No, I'm trying to get you. Know someone at Clouds will take our side. Will you help?
Let's do it!
Fine. Got me on board.
Ooh, yes.
Okay, so what's the plan?
First up, we gotta talk to Maiko Maeda. If she's not with us, might as well throw our hands up in the air.
Subdivided into 3 areas.
Maiko Maeda? Who is she, exactly?
Girl who unofficially runs Clouds. Good at it, too.
What'd she do officially?
She's a doll, so she's a nobody.
Oh, wow. It's so cool, actually, by the way, like, I know, guys, that for you it might sound like fucking stupid, what I will say, but I just love the fact that game gives me, like, so much freedom that I'm actually
Sure Maiko's gonna want to join
free to, like,
forces?
walk around and
If I
explore
was
while I'm
sure,
on phone
I'd
with
be on the
her.
hollow
I can
tower
get
and
to
we
the
wouldn't be having this
elevator,
conversation.
go down, you know, everything is, like, real time. I
Any
can do
chance
it.
she'll slap us
It was
around
so
and
much
shove
work
us
to make
out
it
her
work
mega
like
tower
this.
window?
Of course, sure.
Guess I can work with that. When are we doing this?
Early morning, Clouds will be closed. Hardly a soul lurking at that time.
Oh.
How early?
Before 8, I'll be by the entrance. Scratch that, the balcony above Clouds. We'll sneak in. No one needs to know we're there.
On the balcony. Got it.
Woo. Okay, my chums. I will track the job. Let me actually check it out. Where is it? Yeah, it's actually pretty far. So let's do it like this. I will do the Cyberpsycho. Then we are going to do this gig maybe on the way and then move in here. You know, I just wanted to have finally this part of Watson cleared up, because I'm not going to fucking ever finish this. So let's do this, and then we are going to do the X Factor. Sounds great. I think you should make the game quieter. Yes, actually, very good point, Camille. I normally had it on 40, and I think that was the best. Sorry, I made it louder for you guys so that you could hear the TV, and then left it so loud. Thank you, Camille, for letting me know. Sarah the Road, yes, it's so well done. Yeah, it's just about like, you know, it's like that kind of stuff, you know, when you're like walking around and you can actually, you know, call a character calls you, and you can in the same time, you know, get to the elevator and keep the world, you know, streaming, and in the same time just answer and talk to that character and so on. This is complex, but that stuff is pretty much like probably more appreciated by me as a dev than by the players. So it's more like a porn for, you know, a game developer. You know, for a person that actually, Jesus, there's so many of them. For a person that actually knows, you know, how those things. Okay, guys, sorry, I didn't want to bump into anyone, and I was just trying to, like, pass, but I see that, you know, people fucking have a death wish and they throw themselves at me, you know. Typical day in Night City, yeah, kinda, exactly. Okay, my chums, let's move on. I think we are going here to the right. Not this one. Not this one. Not this one. I really like this hospital, by the way, for the trauma. Okay, I think we are going. Jesus Christ. Okay, we are going from here. Just Pavo being Pavo. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, you drive like I do, lol. Thanks. I'm trying to mimic you, you know, that's literally what I'm doing. No, my friend, that's the normal way I'm driving. No, you know, sometimes I can do it better, but not often, you know. Not often. Okay, the Cyberpsycho's there, and it looks like we need to go through here. Holy heck. Oh yes, the underpass. Legendary driving lessons by Pablo Sasco. Joanna Swelkerot. Yep. Thank you. That's wow. This concrete is really very fragile. You know, This concrete is very fragile. Crowd immersion nicely adds to the immersion. Yeah, I mean, of course, you know. I think that, though, that this reaction is kind of ridiculous. Like, they acted like I fucking killed, like, half of the city. So is the quest team different from the narrative team? Well, I mean, the narrative team is really huge. Like, so narrative team is quest team, it's open world team, it's writers, it's cinematic designers, a bit of a level design as well, you know, in that group. So those are like core, like 4 teams: quests, open world, cinematics, and story. Those are like core teams that are working on the all kinds of. Woo! Wait, what? Okay, what the heck happened? Okay, Regina. Thanks. What the fuck happened? This Maimai has like a... This Maimai literally like fucking drove away. Can you say anything about third person? Pavo Sasko Morgat asks. I mean, my friend, we've been talking so much.
Who would have thought?
We've been talking so much about third person on the streams. I'm not really sure what fresh I can add. Okay, well, he was haunted anyway. The fuck? Okay, well... cool. Okay, guys, my dear chums, a time to save the game, because, Coach Fred! Seriously? Fred Fred is like fucking spamming me like hell. Hey, another fight just landed on the schedule. It's in Pacifica, generating huge buzz. Not to mention huge cash. I know you can't resist. Okay, thanks, Fred. Like, fucking Fred is into these fights. Ozop, everyone's commenting the about Ozop on the chat. Okay. Okay, if you say so, my dears. Hades asks, hey Pavel, could you bring back the old outpost designations on the map? Now they are no different from other crimes, but in terms of a big battles, it would be nice to be able to track them. Previously, it was the mark of skull. Interesting comment, Hades. I actually don't know what is the status of this topic. Thank you for pointing it out, Hades. I'll look into it. You know, what's the idea and what happened there. The game looks great after all this time. Whoever designed Judy and voiced her did great job. Yeah, I mean, so Judy was designed by Sarah Grimmer, the quest designer, and Magda Zich, the writer. When it comes to the story design, the voice acting is Karla Tassara, as you guys probably know in English, at least. In Polish, it's Żmuda Trzebiatowska. From what I remember, she's a wife of Kamil Kula, our Polish V, by the way. When it comes to the design of the character, I think Lea Leonowicz has designed our lead concept artist has designed Judy when it comes to her looks. But I don't know who did the tattoos and who did the character model. So. But as you can imagine, pretty a lot of people. Kogito, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Sarah Norm. Kamil Kula did an amazing job on Judy. I'm glad you like her in Polish version. Okay, my dears, I'm feeling that shit is going to hit the fan. Unresponsive, no pulse.
Interesting.
Cause of death, shock and blood loss due to multiple lacerations. Well, at least I got some money. That's one big ass fucking knife, my friend, you had here. Okay, my dears, let's hunt this Cyberpsycho. By the way, there is a behind-the-scenes story by Skyax Gaming. Skyax Gaming, I'm gonna talk to you a bit about the hunts for Cyberpsychos. So, don't kill this one, Shaft 2K Road. Oh god, rip his spine out. Thanks, guys. Duality of man. Literally one after another says completely different thing. Decapitate him. Cool. Right. Fatality, lol. So, talking to you about the background story regarding this Cyberpsychos. Like, from the very beginning, when we were working on Cyberpunk, one of the things we wanted to have is have these hunts, you know, that you as a player, you'll be able to do. And when we looked into The Witcher 3, one of the iconic elements, you know, of The Witcher 3 was the monster hunts. You know, we had 24 of them, if I remember correctly, in The Witcher. And we had like a specific design principles when we were working on the monster hunts. It was done basically for the player to really feel like Geralt. When we went to Cyberpunk, we were very much aware that cyberpsychosis is like iconic, important element of the cyberpunk world in general. So what we wanted to do, we wanted to look for an opportunity how to build a fairly simple but still intriguing, interesting storyline that would use some of the similar design principles that we have used while we were building the monster hunts in The Witcher. And this is how the hunts for cyberpsychos came out. Of course, you know, there's many like different there's many differences actually, you know, regarding how those things are built, because obviously it's not like the same. Also here, like it's combined into, oh, he's there, or she. Obviously, like this is really it's not really identical as, of course, you know, Monster Hunts, because it couldn't be by obvious reasons. We also didn't want to like copy the idea. It's not like this. We wanted to make them as suited and fitting the world as we could. Okay, time to start the hunt. I love thriller quests like this. So good. I'm glad you like it, Machiavelli. Oh, holy shit. The fuck happened? Right. I think he needs a buff. I mean, okay, my gun does 4,000 damage, and I have probably headshot him. But that was still pretty powerful. What you guys think? What you guys think? Well, you know, 3,400 to 4,200. Yo, you know. Sasko P. Pavel, what are your thoughts on Skyrim's survival mode? Do you think something like that would fit into Cyberpunk, maybe through a mod? Night Tilt. So first of all, I haven't really seen or played the Skyrim survival mode, so I really don't know. But I assume it's a typical survival mode. Let's call it. You know, the survival mode that we can probably seen in many different games. I personally really like things like this, but I never have time to play them. I think it's a pretty niche thing in general, you know, for a small group of players, but definitely something that, you know, like a lot of games, you know, can actually make use of, especially for hardcore players who are really craving for a bigger challenge, my friend. Now, would it fit Cyberpunk? I mean, maybe, but I'm worried that it would require much bigger changes than just adding the survival mode itself, you know? Because, like, as a player, like, I kind of have, like, an abundance of consumables, so, like, for me, it looks like that I would have to, like, we would have to, like, I'm commenting on the mod, like, that person, you know, the mod that you are talking about, or even if you know anyone would develop that, that would require deeper changes, you know, to the loot in general. You know, I'm not really too crazy about our loot. I don't think anyone really is in the studio. We're not really too happy how it's done, but. Talking about like the possibility, talking about the options from a design standpoint, like I think there would have to be done more changes, you know, my friend, to make this mode work. Now, would it fit? I think the answer is yes, if it would be developed in a way that it actually covers all those avenues, you know, so the case of you having way too many consumables, so basically the loot would have to require some bigger update, you know, so I don't think it's like that simple. Where the hell am I? Like, I wandered so far away from that Cyberpsycho, just wandering from the loot. This location's fucking maze. This location is like a maze. Jesus. Okay. Going back. This is like a huge ass interior. Okay. My chums. Pinky. Okay. Boosting jackals. Lara. Your guys' nicknames. I'm sorry. Lara? Larakel? I don't know. Larakel's questions. Since you're a Maelstrom territory, Teddy Simmons has the same tattoos of some members of the gang. Does that mean Ted is from Night City and have been a Maelstromer before joining Aldecados? Very good question. The thing is, like, I remember definitely the discussions in the team that have designed the Nomad's storyline regarding the background of the characters, and as I mentioned to you, like, nothing is really accidental. You know, it's not that we have done it it's not that we have done it like accidentally, and as a player you're left like this, you know, wondering what the hell happened. Sorry, my chat for a second just blinked, but I think now it is back and seems to be fine. Sorry, I was by a second confused. So yeah, that's why I said like nothing is accidental. Like, I mean, you know, again, like maybe, you know, in some cases when someone, you know, placed something or did something randomly it is, but I don't think so. Like, not on a narrative level, you know. On a narrative level, in most cases we think about stuff like this. So that's as much as I can share here, like, regarding, you know, specific, like, background of Teddy and, you know, what has happened in his possible past and background. We would have to talk to the designers that have handled Nomads. Okay, my dears, let's check it out. Search the area to collect the information. Farewell email. Or farewell message. Okay. Let's check out shoot him again. Why should I shoot him? Why should I shoot him? I need to check what happens. Tamara, I've been trying to reach you ever since they took me. I know you're looking and I know you'll find me eventually, but I don't know how to make it any easier. Don't think I can get on the net. I should have listened to you when you taught me how, but now I fucked myself. Honestly, I don't even think you recognize me if you saw me. I know I don't. Shouldn't you just stick a barrel down my throat and be done with it? And I'm such a fucking monster. Fuck me. Gang ain't taking me back, not without bang over my back over my head. I got these little tractor hands and ugly ass sin red eyes. All I can think of now is Chooms who poisoned you to me, telling you not to get with a Valentino. That he will leave you for someone else, vanish without a word. I'm gone as they'll beat their chest all justified. They'll tell you, told you so. But couldn't be more wrong. It's driving me loco. I feel like my head's gonna explode in a million pieces. I can feel the pressure building and building and building, and I don't know when it's gonna pop. I mean, I know. Yes, I mean, we need to make sure that his storyline works. Anyway, my dear troops, so I think we have figured it out. Poor bastard has a tractor arms and red eyes. Well, you know. Jesus Christ. Wow, okay. He had a lot of fucking cables inside his head. Damn it. This is so wild. Okay, I love this shit. Anyway, I love this shit. Okay, Cyberpsycho message Regina about Cyberpsycho Sighting 6 feet under. Okay, let's go to That's not what I wanted to do. Regina Jones, open messages. Where is 6 feet under, my dears? Okay, wow, there's a lot of messages. There's a lot of comments in the chat, but I hope that I didn't miss anything I hope that they didn't miss anything important, my dears, my dears. Pavel, go back to the second location you were in a moment and take a good look in there. Okay, Camille, I'll take a look in a moment after I check it. Pavel, I just wanted to ask you, what is the point of V having vehicle, apartment, and that kind of stuff, while eventually V is somehow going to die in every ending? Modi Gamer 147, weren't we all going to die? I think we are. And you still want to have a car and a flat, you know? So I think that's the, you know, V wants a place to stay, wants a car to drive, you know? In the last sort of days, you know, of her and his existence. My friend. Doesn't make sense? I think it does, right? Like, you know, the fact that you know, you're going to die one day doesn't mean that you want to possess something, you know, in your life. Anyway, my dears, please cure death. Delamain wrote, okay, on it. Why just sit in a wall? We is living it up before they go. Yeah, exactly. Just living it up. Our kind was a Valentino, not a Maelstromman. Borg Fields must have had an axe to grind with him, cause they stuffed him with impulse like a fucking Christmas turkey, and just watched and waited for him to blow. Same would have happened to anyone chipped that fast. Body didn't have time to adjust to the wear and turned him psycho. Couldn't bring him in quietly, had to put him out of his misery. Okay, okay, curious what Regina thinks about this. She is a fucking fast typer, by the way. Looks like our guy didn't even have to piss them off. A while ago, Maelstrom put out word it was looking for volunteers to test some new wear. Obviously nobody stepped up, so the Borg fucks just started scoping peeps off the street. Valestino's been looking for this kind of a while, not to mention the runner, who swarmed the net with data feelers trying to track him down. Eventually must have broken free and fought for his life. The Maelstromers reaped what they saw. Whole thing backfired on them spectacularly. Kid was still just a kid. Maybe with time he could have adapted to his new condition and learned to deal with it. Sucks you had to zero him. It's a sad day for Night City. Yeah, I mean, I definitely had no choice to zero him, Regina. Definitely, I was completely out of options. Okay, let's take a look at the location that Camille just mentioned. Is there anything interesting here? Holy shit, this place is big. Okay, we got one gun. There seems to be like plenty of stuff here going on. Jesus, this location is like really huge. I've been to this wagon already. Okay, we took the Achilles. What the heck? Who put that pillar? There's a shard about the Valentino kit. Look for the body. Oh, okay. I will take a look. Thank you for pointing it out to me. Mr. Paul, thank you so much for your sub with the Prime. Okay. Oh, that's the archived conversation. Okay, awesome. Thank you guys for pointing it out. Pablo asks, Pavel, why did the Borg weapons did not finally hit the game in the version in which they were described in pre-release materials? The two weapons eventually ended up as regular weapons. Oh, Pablo, I would love to know. Like, I have no idea. Like, I was not working on a weapon design. So, my friend, it's like a weapon design team / gameplay team question. I don't know, like there are always logical reasons, like sorry, reasonable reasons, if that makes sense to you, you know. I suspect something was on way, you know, for the design of it, but I can't speak more about it because simply I just don't know, you know. Cogito, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Glassulalia. Glassulalia, you're the best, man. You are the best. Okay, let's check the chart. Vinny Ray is talking to Herb Payne. We loaded up Rudolph with the chrome today and had him spinning hard for a while, but now he's sleeping like a baby. Man, can you imagine the faces of those Tinos when we roll him over to them like a fucking Trojan cyber horse? Dude, so fucking Nova! I want the fear from him optics to see him slice open those meatbags live. By the way, sending the latest equipment, let me know how our Trojans doing, cause I wanna install it myself. I installed some Prime Red Kiroshis on him, not gonna lie. He kinda looks like one of us now. Almost don't wanna give him back. Well, here you go. Camille Cesaro, it took me weeks to understand the rocker girlfriend is spy. Oh yes, that's one of those community mysteries at some point. Glossolalia, yeah, your English is too good, you had everyone fooled. Okay, my dears, I think I'm going to move on. Because I think, my chums, I can move, I will move forward. I'm just checking if there's anything more. So that was basically Maelstrom's hideout. Okay, that's fucking cool. And what was left was this one guy that they turned. What the heck? Jesus. Someone was digging something here. Okay, my dears, I think we have pretty much found everything that was to be found here. Time to go back. And we are now going towards that gig, and then towards the X Factor to play the to do the side quest with Judy. Oh yes. I like the fact, you know, that there are like cars with Maelstromer tags and stuff, you know, that show me as a player that I'm like in their territory. It works pretty nicely. Like this. Hello, Stealth Spell! That's so nice to have you. My dear Stealth Spell who's in the chat, that's Despina. Despina is our amazing quest designer. Despina is right now one of those fortunate people who are working on the Witcher project. Despina has made plenty of awesome quests for you, my dears, in the game. I'm really happy to have Despina in a team. So we are going to do this gig, Merc Needed, and then afterwards go for X Factor and do the Judy's quest. I think that makes most sense, and maybe on the way we'll try to do this crime report that is on the way here. Okay, there's some... I see that there is some crime happening here. Let me actually punish them really well. The heck is going... Okay, wow. That is some fucking wild shit. Time to save the game. Okay, my dears. Pick up the iconic gun when you see Judy. I will. That's the plan. They some ways say Witcher, Red Eyes from Ragnar. Being a cop in Night City in a nutshell, yeah. Exactly. Let's start a party. That's not a party I meant. Okay. Bastards. Whew. For a split second, I was worried. Fucking hell. Okay. Some archived conversation, my friends, between Commissioner Folter and Alexandra Zaitsova. Boys are on the way. Should be like sitting ducks in a shooting range. Okay, we'll take care of it. Good, thanks. Nothing worse than a bunch of brown-nosing go-getters. No prob. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Oh, holy shit. I think it didn't work out. The whole scratching deal. Did it? Interesting. I'm just checking what else is here, my dears. Okay. Let's loot some sweet. And now steal the police car? Oh, I'm actually curious if I can. Oh, I actually can. Oh, that's cool. I can do it. Why not? Oh, there's more of the things for Maelstromers. Okay. Let's look into the evidence. Damn. Okay, some archived conversation. Commissioner Folter and Reggie Lib. Reggie, my boy, got something urgent. Sure, I'm all ears. We got a report of a suspicious van in need. Topped up windows, no plates. Drone images show people inside. Could have something to do with your guy's case, but you gotta act fast. Understood, we're on our way. Thanks, Reggie. I knew I could count on you. It's an honor to serve alongside boys like you. Thanks, Chief. Oh. Holy hell. Interesting. Oh, hell, yes, you can listen to the police radio. It's so interesting. Oh, I'm glad you think so. What are the noises we hear in Northside? I actually don't know. Like, I suspect those are like those big generators, and because like it is a post-industrial district or like industrial district, so I suspect it has to do with that. You know, that would be my guess. How the heck I can leave? Pretty cool. I actually don't drive often with police cars. Okay, my dears. So we are, because we did this, we are driving now. Yes, through here, exactly, towards this gig, so that later we can go towards the X Factor. That's the plan for today. Excellento. Let's go. Pablo asks, oh, you guys are talking with Despina, if I work still with the team, with Pavel? Well, I mean, you know, we do cooperate with Despina quite a lot, you know, on various things. You know, Despina was also at some point helping out, or is still helping out, depending how you look into it, with the expansion. So, you know, there's a lot of things that the designers have on their plate, I would say, simultaneously. Okay, let's go. Which one should we actually pick? My tunes. Maybe this one as always. Oh, is the crime actually happening under us? Oh, that's slightly unfortunate. That's slightly unfortunate. And there was and there's something. Oh, I think I need to check it out. It points out above me. Okay, is it here? What's going on? What's going on? Well, you know, this gun is fucking OP as hell. Damn it! I literally turned her into toothpaste. Locked? That's not nice. The heck? Kill some more tigers, but is there more tigers in here? Because I'm not really seeing anyone. They also didn't really react to me like busting in. I probably need like a shard or something to open this up. Okay. Let me actually check out. Okay. So there's like a whole... Oh shit, so there's like a whole outpost of them here. Wow, I have killed both of them with one bullet. That was pretty much what happened. That's cool, I guess. Oh, criminal activity, I see. I see, okay. You bad boys. Do you have anyone here in those containers, as you always like to do, and fucking troll me? This game has like so much hidden stuff. All the time. Camille would be proud of me. Just searching for the hidden stuff. Oh, the PC, okay. And a van. Can I get in? I can't. Huh. Okay, let's check this out. Go on the roof. Oh, the roof, you say? Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out, my friend. Files. Log. Preset initiated. Preset results. RITs 22 milliseconds. Connected. Okay. That's some log. Antenna. Okay. Okay, Mac Carlson sent us Kazune Arakawa. Okay, Mr. Carlson sent us the decryption key. Put up the antennas, quiet. Have them transmit directly to me. Standard frequency. And ping me if anything goes wrong. Oh! Time to jack in. Dear Lord. Holy shit, this fucking sequence is like the Dark Souls level complication, my chums. BD. I guess. No. I was doing so well. And then I was like, Pavel the Hackerman. Pavel the Hackerman completely fucking borked it. That was so fucking... Wait, okay. Let's go here. And then this. And then this. And then if I go here... Then I have IC. Do I have BD? No. No. Yes. Okay, so I can go this. Oh, man. Okay. Breach protocol autosolver. Thanks. Okay, but I'm on the roof. I don't see any loot or anything more here. So I think we have... Have we done this one, actually? Find the antenna. Huh. Those Gangoons installed a gadget to track the cops. Now the cops can track them right back. Technology serves no man. It seems zero loyalty. Okay. Okay, my dears. But where the fuck is the... Oh, the antenna. Jesus. Of course. I was literally there. But yeah, it should have already... like, taken into consideration the fact that I've already been here. Yes. Search Tiger Claw Tech. Okay, now I can search it. Okay, let's check this archive conversation, my chums. Hello? Oh yes, I do have the notification. Sawaya and Kirke talking. Okay, I'm in the antenna. What now? Like I said, insert the dirty splinter in the slot beneath the panel and you're in the biz. Right, except there's no slot beneath the panel. Should be a model name or serial number close to the edge. Yeah. Well, tell me. Proteus XZ8000Z. 1 second. Check the base, left side. Should be able to remove one of the panels. Yep, there she is. Prim. Good luck. Well, you know, we know it didn't end up them well, for them well, but I'm glad we actually made this one. Life in stress. Go on the top of the tank. I mean, I am in the top of the tank, Camille, so I think we are good. And are you talking about the second tank? No, I have fallen. That was not the plan. Let's try the second tank. That's the second one. Okay, the second one's kind of empty, isn't it? There's not much going on the second one. Spokojnie chłopaku, Zov Hacks wrote, okay, Zov Hacks, which means basically like, chill, buddy, or boy. I thought you will die, come on, die already. No, Camille, I'm not dying, my friend, not that easily. Anyhow, my dear chums, now is the time to go towards, because we are going to that, not to play it safe, we're going to X Factor, after we are going to, after this gig. So let's get up. I'm actually not sure if I'm going to get my car. My lord, I destroyed that trash. Okay, let's leave it. Let's leave it. Camille asks question about the Queen of the Highway, Panam Palmer and Rogue. Rogue, as a respectable and experienced fixer, must knew who Noah is, and the question is why Rogue decided Nash to team up with Panam. Did she want to eliminate Panam by that because she's a nomad? Did she want Panam to see how Night City works and return to Aldecados? Or maybe Rogue wanted Panam to kill Nash? What is the real reason behind Rogue setting this clown as Panam's partner? Kabil, you are so rough for poor Nash. You're so rough. So, Camille, first of all, like, as you know, like, I am not usually commenting on those background, how to say it, like, intentions. So that I don't want to, because I don't want to shut down all the discussions between players regarding, you know, what, regarding, like, specifically what you guys think and what you think is proper. Maybe this time we'll actually use the Caliburn. So Camille, not really much comment on my side regarding this topic. Woohoo! Like, what do you think, Camille? Like, one thing that I can say, yes, I mean, yeah, I definitely think you are onto something. You know, one of your theories made absolute sense. Right, so I'm glad that I got such an amazing fucking polished and great car now and everyone's trying to shoot me. So, let's go. Oh, the sound is awesome. Is this here? Yes. I'm worried that I'm going to, like, punch the wall in a second, you know. We need the death tributes of my friend. Hopefully, not many of them today. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Well, let me go to that gig because otherwise we won't play the Judy's quest today, and I still wanted to do that gig. Okay. Nope, I'm not breaking my car. Let's park nicely. Okay, it's you know, it's as good as it could be. Wakako.
Child,
Talk
I
to
have
me.
a grave task for you.
Oh,
The literal kind.
right.
The Netrunner is still alive.
Oh, is he?
But what happens to her is either a matter of time or your discretion. Bugbear is trapped in the net.
That's about
If she
Bugbear.
jumps out, the tiger claws stand ready, waiting like vultures to tear her to shreds.
Oh God.
And if she doesn't, her synapses will fry soon enough anyway.
Damn.
I am counting on you, V. See the details attached.
Okay, thanks, Wakako. You are a gem. Here, let's look at it. Okay, rescue Netrunner from Tiger Claws. Info Bugbear, real name unknown, 24 years old. Used to be Bugbear and the Tiger Claws got along. They were supposed to work a Kiroshi warehouse job together, but she left them out to dry, remotely drove out a van packed with high-end gear and abandoned them inside, certain death. But though tigers are a tough crew, you know how stubborn they can be. The next day, they pull up her apartment wanting to know where she smashes the tech. Bugbear was desperate, escaped to the net, shredded herself in soft that will flatline her if they try to disconnect her. Of course, now they just have to watch the clock tick. Eventually, Bugbear will have to come out or risk frying her own synapses. And the tigers are patient, especially in matters of revenge. Personally, I think they like it more this way. Get Bugbear out there, and give word. I'll send transport. But remember to disconnect her safely. She's useless to me dead. Damn it! That is such a responsibility. Okay, my chums. Let's go. Let's go. By the way, I really like the discussion between Vesna and Camille regarding the theory that Camille had. It's cool that you guys are thinking about stuff like that. Stop right now, Mr. Pavo, and go to the hidden place nearby. This location is related with this quest, as there was Netrunner trying to help Bugbear. Go up by stairs and try to get on the top, but not the building, and look for antenna which above the crossroads. Okay, well, thank you, Camille. This is actually very descriptive this time around. I really appreciate it. Volkov says, when you meet up with the engram of Saburo, you can have the option to meet with Jackie's engram if a certain condition is met. When you met with Jackie, Hanako's eyes are blue. Is she controlling Jackie's engram, or what dialogue to choose? I ask this because Hanako does not have blue eyes when you talk to Saburo. So blue eyes in our game are responsible for sending data. Right? When you're in the call with someone, you have gold eyes, right? The blue eyes are responsible for sending and receiving data. So I think this answers the question. Mostly. I think it mostly does. Okay, so Camille said go up. Can I go up? This is closed. This is locked. Let's check it out, my chums. Oh, okay, so there's the enter the building one. Okay, so... Oh, shit. Oh, so there is the antenna. Oh, and there is a clue that I'm seeing marked on the map. Time for justice, my dear chat. Are you ready? Fucking buckle up. Just wanted to say you're cute, bro. Oh, nice, thank you. You literally fucking very effectively, Spice and Wolfie, you very effectively distracted me. Distracted by the compliment, yes, exactly. It was like just Pavo moment. Oh no. Okay, no more dying, my chums. No more dying, my chums. Okay, I could go through here, and I can go through the top. Okay, time to save. Okay, I'm in a hostile area. Let's fucking do it. Okay, who else is here? There's someone moving. There's these two people there, which I will have to kill in the same time. They thankfully didn't see my very silent...
If you suspect any rogue AI activity,
Okay, that person is still scared of this dead guy. I guess that makes some sense. Hello, buddy. Everything's okay? Mason Brown? Okay, Mason. This person is not going to harass you anymore. Oh, holy shit. So they killed someone else. Jesus Christ, what a bastard. Woo! Okay. Fucking hell. I have to tell you guys that I love gigs. And one of the reasons why I love gigs is because there's so many different ways to do them. They actually like all combine and connect.
Had enough trouble with
They all like combine and connect into like cool storyline all together. And the bridge, go back. No. That's okay, Camille. I will check it out because you're talking here about this antenna, I suspect. I'm thinking. Okay. Okay, there's nothing here that I'm seeing.
Get fucked, okay? Yeah, I know what I said. Fuck you. Okay, later.
偉大なリーダーを求める世界に荒坂社は全力で応えます。
This antenna.
明るい未来のための戦いにあなたたち
This antenna there. Holy shit, how am I supposed to get there? Like over the roofs or something? Oh, there's a staircase leading up there. Yeah, I get it, Camille. It's just like I'm thinking like how the hell to get there because this is closed and I can't really jump in. I won't be able to jump there. Just double jump over? Where? The fucking there? You sure? That looks like death. That looks like pure death to me. Okay.
見た目は全てアンジェリックのコスメなら誰にでもなれる誰でも手に入る
I managed to do it. I managed to do it, my chums. This is a fucking big achievement for me. Okay, anyway, some radio, cool. That is so awesome. I actually love the fact that you have like so many hidden things in this game. Jesus. I'm saying it because, you know, like during the Cyberpunk, I was the lead of the quest team, so I was focused mostly on the quests, not on open world. So there's like plenty of completely new content for me, like things that I've never seen. Like for instance, this thing. I've never leaked the antenna. Okay, thank you, Nehudan. A very interesting, how to say it, hint. Leaking the antenna doesn't do anything, by the way. Okay, let's read it. Here's the sitch. I'm on a roof in Japantown, connected to the tiger's net, and I know you're still in there. I need you to send me info on where you hid the Kiroshi merch. Z, don't forget the merch and help me out here. I can't slip out of the tiger net because they're full of monitoring every last one and zero. P.S. the fucks with the eclipses at the end of each sequence. All right, we'll sort you out. But first, Kiroshi, where we are short on time. They think I'm a technician, but could blow my cover at any time. Then hurry your ass up, jog into me. Bring down my temp, unplug me, and we dealt out here. Then we worry about the merch, okay? Sorry, A-Bag. First the Kiroshi. Otherwise, I can't help you. It just isn't worth it. Z! Fuck you! Wait, I think someone's coming. Well, you know, you can see my dears didn't end up well. And he had here a common item components. Okay, cool. Well, Z, you were a scum anyway. You didn't really want to help Bugbear because of this fucking Kiroshi, but that's fine. Jesus. Okay, you got fucking burned. Can I use the PC? Oh, I can't. I can't. I don't think I can. There's nothing on the PC. Okay, well... No, I can check the laptop. You can see the laptop's actually not active. Like, I don't think, like, I can do anything on here. There's no interaction on it, so the laptop is not supposed to be interacted. I don't think so. Hello there, Colupt. asked, said, hello, Colupt. Nice to meet you. Poetic Justice, yes. Morphan Bugbear mission is bugged to hell, doors locked randomly. Morphan, if you know actually in what conditions it get bugged, it would be amazing if you could like, you know, let us know when that happens so that we can look into it, you know, my friend. Because yeah, I mean, if it's like, we definitely like tried to address everything we saw and everything that was reported by the players. And over the patches, like you saw that we have addressed like bazillion different issues. So if you've seen something like this, we definitely can look into it. I just need to know where it happens. So if you have it like a saved with like bugged thing and so on, that would be awesome. Huh. Holy shit, like, I played this game so much. I worked on this game for so many years. And honestly, there's always content that I didn't see.
That's right, I'm fucking nice. Don't want to see me not be nice.
Okay. Cool, bro. I just robbed your luggage. There's like so much stuff that they never saw in this game. Time to jam. Domator roast 10 months ago. I reported 70 visual glitches bugs. Only 10% of them were fixed. Well, I mean, Domator, first of all, thank you so much for reporting them. It's very valuable that you did. And second of all, like, I mean, did we say the last word, my friend? I don't think we did. Where the fuck is this? It's like a friendly drone? Bombus drone? Okay. These children are playing with it. Okay, okay, my chums, let's go to the gig with the bugbear. Now. The matter said, look at the mega building 10 lacking textures, big hole in the building. Oh god, that sounds like a big issue, like a big visual issue. Murda asks, how's everyone doing? Murda, thank you for asking. We are playing the gig now, to find the bugbear, and just afterwards we are going to play X Factor. So that's the side quest with Judy. Like fucking someone here? No, it's not. That guy was there. Okay, so I'm going to get inside from here. This person is still terrified. Those hello from France, Magivex wrote. Hello, bonjour. Bonjour, Magivex. Kamil says, welcome, hello from Poland. Exactly. Domator wrote, I hope all these issues will be fixed. I spend a lot of time uploading these videos. Domator, that's really, really appreciated. Thank you so much. I mean, we are definitely looking into those, into the issues that are reported by the players. And, you know, with every patch and whatever we've been doing, we were actually like, you know, looking at the top issues reported on all the possible layers, right? So the visual bugs, then all the bugs in the quest, then bugs in the, the quests and open world content, you know, then in AI, then in gameplay. So, so that every patch is like a package of things that are being fixed and introduced on all kinds of layers, you know. Fucking hell.
I'm going to kill you now!
Thankfully, this person is in the brain dance, so... okay, bros. There's like so many different... Okay, this is locked. I thought that this is like yet another entrance to that gig. Okay, there's this fuck... There's this... Oh, hello! That's, you know, a torch. A torch. Really nice, really nice. You know, yoga. Stretching that spine part. Oh, French Sasko. I smell a rat. Flame on. Exactly. Exactly. Flame on. Okay, my chums. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Huh. It's one of those locations that's like a fucking maze. He definitely didn't see anyone, right? Stretching headless, the new wave of yoga. Exactly. Stretch to death, yeah. You guys are on fire today, you know, when it comes to the humor. What the heck? Who left these shoes here? Oh, excellent. I only have 300 of them, so it's great that I could, like, refill my supplies. Burrito! Get high at home. Ah, yes, we know this one. We read it already. Cool. Some fan of the movies. Okay, Euro dollars. Jesus. My friend... you have... So, are you trying to tell me that you have took all of those inhalers and shot yourself? Okay. Another flat. Let's take a look. What the heck? Solo's Manual by Morgan Black, and oh, that's something for Machiavelli, you know. It's like Machiavelli's favorite book in the game. Chris Zach asks, "Hell, I don't know if you can answer the question, but if the game is going to support FSR 2.0 in the future." Chris, I do not really work in the rendering, so like I don't even know, you know. About anything like this, so I'm sorry, can't really comment on it. Hades wrote, "Have you watched the Westworld TV series?" So I heard actually a lot of good things about it. We actually even discussed it at some point with Sapphire, and it would be really nice to watch it, and we definitely should at some point. Like, I would be definitely down for it. And then Hades, we can talk. Arcnum asks, "Hi Pavel, how are you?" I'm good, my friend. We are just playing a gig now, and then we'll be doing the X Factor for Judy. Sapphire Road Westworld is amazing. Yeah, I think Sapphire told me that she seen like first 2 or 3 episodes, and that was it. But yes, or like whole first season. I don't know. But yeah. Yes, sure, Sapphire, I would love to watch it. We need to go to see the you know, Doctor Strange when in London, you know. Watch it, Pavel Sasko, it's amazing. Yeah, I've heard Chivok, it's amazing. Like, that's the thing, it's just like because of work and everything that I'm doing, it's just, I'm so behind sometimes in like simple things. Cotulp asks, "Will you work on the quest in New Witcher game?" I hope yes, because the quests in Witcher 3 are masterpiece. Cotulp, honestly, I'd love to. I'd absolutely love to. Despina knows it, Philip knows it, like I talked to them about it, like I would love to. But now I'm on the Cyberpunk expansion, that's like my first priority. However, you know, here and there I'm helping a bit with like, especially the technical topics and design of the tools and stuff. So I'm definitely like in the loop with the things that are happening, but can't say much more. I don't know what the future brings. I would fucking love to, but you know. The other thing is like that they're amazing quest designers and a really strong team that, you know what they're doing. You know, we have been growing together in this team, and I have complete trust in them. I know what, for instance, Despina, who's on the chat with us, stealth spell, what she can do. So I'm not worried for the slightest for the next Witcher when it comes to the quest design. Sapphire Reload, Doctor Strange in London is a plan. Yeah, sounds amazing. Stealth Spell Road can confirm we are a great team. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Are you a fan of Deus Ex? Yes, I played all of them. Pablo speak with a secret code will understand. Oh, yes, I know, Pablo. You will understand for sure. Like you guys understand for sure. Anyway, anyway, like let's move on because I definitely need to free the bugbear. Let's go back. Okay. It seems that I found it. Oh, that's so awesome that she messages me. Do not disconnect, cool me down, or I'm barbecue. Take coolant from bathroom. That is so fucking awesome. Is she typing? I think she's typing. Or isn't she? She's not. Okay. Okay, well, it makes sense, right? Because she's connected to the net.
That's right, I'm fucking nice. Don't want to see me not be nice. Uh-huh. Yeah, we'll see.
Take coolant from the bathroom. This is so awesome, actually. I love this. This is so cool. This is cool. I like that. So she is like from the net trying to get in contact with me. I love that shit. Let me check it. What is it? A wicked acid trip, but not the kind you think. What the fuck is going on? Okay. It's the, I think it's a review of Kings of Acid or something. The heck happened here? Oh, there is an arcade conversation. It's interesting that I was like in the bag. I love Buggy Berry. I wish we could chat with her later, like Sandra. It would be awesome. Like it's just always the same thing, you know. Like as a creators, we would fucking love to add all that stuff, but there is a limit, you know, what we can do and how much we can do. Yeah. Remember that the body of Bugbear stayed and didn't despawn, so I did a little photo shoot with her. Ah, that's cool. Okay. We know how forced disconnection works. Ends, yeah, Machiavelli, exactly. We have seen it with Alt, right? Didn't we? No spoilers, by the way, but yes, we definitely have seen that. Arcade Conversation, Kaneshi and Nakaya. How's it going? You jack her out? Gonna need more time, boss. We can force disconnect, but she won't tell us a thing. Gotta find someone who knows how Bugbear works, who knows her. We got any runners who could contact her? I'd better just call you. Oh, okay. I think that the one that we saw at the top there might have been connected in some way to it. This is so incredibly cool. She's here and she says like take the coolant from the bathroom. Okay.
Yeah? Get fucked, okay?
Files.
Yeah,
System status. Temperature 192 Fahrenheit. Energy consumption 92%. Critical, do not disconnect. You reduce user's body temperature. It's like pretty difficult to miss the fact that she's asking me to disconnect. Get fucked. Yeah, exactly. Norimasa to Bugbear. Okay, went smooth with the van. Good to go. But remember, cut the alarm for 15 minutes at 2:30 sharp. At 2:31, we start to load up. Everything needs to be nailed to the nanosec. You screw up, I shred your ass. Chill! What's the nerves? Damn it. And then Norimasa to Bugbear. You need to remote hack that Kiroshi van in the interval. You will have 10 seconds. Fuck this up, and we will don't get it in the warehouse. Got it? Be tight on time, but it will work out. Okay.
What you calling me for? That's right, I'm fucking nice.
Who the fuck is so talkative
Not
here?
be nice. Uh-huh. Yeah, we'll see.
Jesus Christ. Someone's like so talkative. Not shutting up at all. Okay. Coolant. R133A or O. A. Unregistered product. Avoiding safety precautions may lead to long-lasting, irresistible damage to the central nervous system. Holy fuck. Okay, that doesn't look safe. Lower Bugbear's body temperature before disconnecting her. Okay, well, I mean, it's kind of clear that that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay, Buggy, let's do it. I just need to take that money. Wait, what? Oh, that's interesting. Let's go. Entire Japantown has to know about their problems. Exactly like this. Volkov, Pavel, sorry for another question. Oh, sorry, man, or girl. Sorry if I misgendered you. But could you explain how Saburo's engram seems to function normally compared to Jackie's engram? Compare me if I'm wrong, but once Soulkiller is applied to someone, it copies their personality and kills that person in the process right after. That's correct. How does Saburo have his engram function normally compared to Jackie when they both have died? I mean, Volkov, like, it is mentioned in the game, right? That Saburo has been treated in a way because he wanted to preserve his life, right? And there was like so much of the examination happening on the side of Arasaka scientists to get him in. So that was the difference. You know, it was prepared in a way so that it can be implanted in a different body. Anyway, Bugbear, let's move on. Okay. Is it fine? I'm not seeing any messages.
Okay?
No affiliation.
Yeah, I know what I said. Fuck you! Okay, later, Drew.
I'm just making sure that I didn't miss anything like important with her. She's fine now. Okay, how I'm supposed to disconnect her, like here, basically? Oh yes, that is here. Oof. Disconnecting user. Okay, Buggy. Buggy, it sounds... By the way, her clothes are so awesome. Yeah. It's basically a full body Netrunner suit, you know, that is prepared for cooling and stuff. We have actually done so many different like concept art variants of that. Okay, grab her. Carry Bugbear to the fixer's car. Okay, fuck. Can I like jump down with her and not die? Hopefully I can. I was just checking. This is actually well done. That actually should be like this. So, yeah. Well done. Well done, open world team. I like it. It's cool that you guys have covered that. I like this. Yeah. Anyway, so... Okay. Anyway, I think we can disconnect her at this point. So I need to go through the stairs. Okay. So I can get to the lower floor. By the way, oh, I remember first time spotting her. Oh yeah. Did you guys play Deus Ex? There is this side quest when you're supposed to retrieve that guy, right? Bring up that guy. Oh god. I remember I had a lot of fun with that, with the body of that guy. He was like, he like lost consciousness or something. I don't remember really. And as a player, I literally like the way I was playing it, I was throwing that guy's body from the from like second floor to like bottom floor and then jumping down, you know, so I didn't have to carry him. I was totally fine. He was totally okay, you know, didn't die, nothing happened. So, but guess what? She was alive after that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the car is fucking somewhere behind the... Wait. I hope that it's good that I actually removed those dudes. What the heck is this icon? Is that the... Oh, that's the... Wait, what? That's the fixer's car? What? This is some fucking weird thing. Okay, those are just dumpsters. No. I'm not going to dump the body. Yeah. Oh, the Hoover car. A classic. Cyberpunk classic. A Hoover car. Excellento. Okay. Dude is fucking like still on the
well done,
handbrake, I think.
I am pleased. As they say, we will be in touch.
Okay.
Contract closed.
Thank you. I'm hoping my dear bugbear is fine. That person is driving extremely careful, I have to tell you. Like, it's really careful driving. Like, so careful that it's pretty much almost not moving at this point. Okay, well, you know. I should as well. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, my dear chums, let's get the car. Let's get the car. Where is my Rayfield? Come in. Ooh, it is. Hello. I really like the Batman's car. The Mercman. The Mercman is back. And now, let's now, my dears, go to the X Factor. It's this one. Yes, let's go to the X Factor. Holy shit. No, we still have like an hour left of the stream, which is perfect. Because I can play it out. Let's go. Poof gone. Oh yeah, the poof gone car. Yes, it definitely like has sped up when I turned my camera away. You know. That dude was like, fucking Pavel's driving, I'm getting the hell out of here. What? Who the hell is this guy? Like, he just looked, he doesn't care. Interesting. Okay, my dears. Mega Building H8. Nice parking, thank you, Camille. I was training on the lampposts. Another meet Judy at Cloud's entrance in early morning. Okay,
Unexpected.
Cloud's roof maintenance ground floor. Okay, let's go Cloud's. Cloud's terrace in early morning. Okay. Oh, Brendan's nearby. Oh, that's true. That's true. Let's do Judy, but then you know we'll try to do the Brendan as well. I forgot that we still didn't do it. Jeez, there's like still so much content that we didn't see yet in this game, my dears. Please share us a little info or crumbs about Bugbear's development, etc. if you can. I mean, so the thing is like. regarding Bugbear's development, she was the character introduced by our open world team, and then we have like tied her up with other netrunners and stuff in the game. So I do not really have this many informations about her, aside of the fact that she is like mentioned here and there a bit in the side content, but this already because we've been talking about it. So I don't really have much more to share really regarding her development. Like, we definitely, like, one of the things that I know is that we wanted to have, like, another female netrunner that will be, like, prominent in the network, that we could use as a character in storylines, in side storylines. Some time ago, we've been considering to use there a T-Bug, but T-Bug at the time, as you know, already has ended, quote-unquote ended her storyline, so that's why she is not there. That's why we have Bugbear as a character, and what happened to T-Bug we all know, or do we? I'm not commenting on it because there's a lot of speculations what's there. So in a way, Bugbear has took the place of the T-Bug in that storyline. And that's as much as I can add at this point, I think. I think Ragnar wrote, wait, T-Bug is not dead? I don't know. My cookie sweat wrote, killing Jackie early in the game was really bad and flushed. I mean, my cookies, did you play Witcher 3 maybe, and Battle of Cormoran? I hope you did. So when I was designing that quest, I actually had to kill another very important character. And the reason why I had to do it is that that event had a really huge impact on Ciri, who she is and what she wants. And Jackie's death in the game has a similar impact on V. And the thing is, it's not that we haven't done this recklessly. Like, that is a decision that has been discussed many times on many different ways, to make sure that we are really doing something that should be done, right? Like, I know that a lot of you wanted even more content with Jackie, in the prologue and so, before that happened. And that's still, like, I think that would have been cool. But at a given time, we couldn't, like, afford it, looking at the whole scope of all the quests, all the open world content that we had to make. So this is how it was looking like. And Jackie had to die because of many reasons from the main story, as you probably know, because it's not really, I think it's not really difficult to figure out what was the reasoning behind that. So, okay then, my chums, I think I am going to move on with the story. Voitas wrote, Vesemir's death happens much later in the story and it's greater impact than Jackie's. Yes, absolutely, but please remember that Jackie and Voitas, Jackie and Vesemir, they had different roles, right, in the story, so it's not identical. I was just using this example to show you that, you sometimes, as a storyteller, need to kill the character in your story to achieve something better, some greater result or something more important. And that was really it. Okay, my dears, I think, the map pin is leading me up there. Another one, Dr. Havok and Radon. That is one of the many books and stories that you can read actually in the game. Okay. Is that it? I think yes. I think that's the one. So, my dears, let's go. Sometime later. Okay. But where is my dear Judy? I'm confused, to be honest, at this point. Typical Judy, let us meet Panam. Oh, thanks you, Camille. I think that she is not here. Nah, it's normal. She ghosted you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think she's like, fuck this shit, I'm not going to meet you. What is happening? Judy, where are you? My dear. Judy, my dear, where are you? Okay, well, I think we are going to what I'm going to do, I'm going to save the game and load it and see basically if it helps, because I think that she should be here. And if she's, yeah, exactly. I will reload and see if it helps. It's a bug, had the same situation, you can't do anything, reload the save. Thank you, Pablo. I actually didn't see this one reported. Let's see if it works and if it all actually is fine. Yeah, she is here, but that is super strange, I have to say.
V, get it together.
Thanks, Judy. Camille has hacked Pavel's computer. Oh, awesome. But it is Padam. Oh, come on. Yes, well, Judy's with us. Judy's teleportation powers. Yeah, actually, Judy was supposed to arrive when I was waiting for her. So, you know, we need to pretend that it actually happened. And that she has appeared. Thank you guys for pointing it out. Judy is smoking, right? So you can see already, like, on the level of the character actions and movement, it's already telegraphed that something's wrong.
You seem a bundle of nerves.
I've a mind to kill the bastards with my bare hands. So yeah, you could say I'm a teensy bit nervous.
Damn. Like, that's the thing, you know, like, Judy has lost one of her most important friends, you know, and, you know, Evelyn almost, you know,
get it together.
passed away on her hands, in her arms. So that's the thing, you know, as a player, you are, you can see, you know, what she's going through, and, you know, like, to make a decision that she's going to kill herself, you know, that person, you know, that actually has harmed her. It's a really big decision for her. The Askild were nervous. She's smoking like a typical Persian girl, so 1 sick pack per hour. Oh god, that's interesting.
Some deeds about her could be useful when I talk to her, don't you think?
No, leave the talking to me.
It's interesting, you know, that she's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it in myself, you know, I'm taking things in my hands.
Get it together.
Yeah, Machiavelli would love the character detail about Juby. She has a tail behind her pants. Yeah, you know, one of the straps, you know, from her pants. Hello, Controller Life. Good to see you with us. Tesfai asks, Pavel, what are you working on right now? CP expansion and other projects. So I am working on 2 things. I'm working on Cyberpunk expansion, as you guys know, and I was saying multiple times. I am helping out here and there the Witcher team when they are moving on with the work on the new Witcher project, and I'm working on some other secret topics. So that's basically like my scope of responsibilities right now, while the expansion takes like the most of my focus, I would say. How you aim to bring her around?
How do you aim to get her over to our side?
By telling the truth about Evelyn, what happened and why.
Think that'll cut it?
No,
Have to improvise from there.
Okay.
So in brief, I'm just here as your hustle, right?
Never said that. I just know the woman better.
Okay. Well. Pablo said there are some secret projects.
What's up
I
with
said that I'm working on something secret. I'm not saying anything. So there are always secret things. Oh God. There are like things that something is confirmed and so no, my dears. No, not saying anything.
I'm ready. Let's go. Hold on. I'll open it.
Okay, let's go. Oh, she's going to... Oh, fucking sneaky. You entrance before, you know how to get around their systems. Oh, okay.
Lock like that? No way you cracked it open on your first try. Know how to get around their systems?
Appears so. Was hoping they hadn't run any updates since I left. Looks like I was right. Easy as paella.
Easy as paella?
Follow me.
Isn't the paella the dish out of rice and like... I guess. Maybe it's easy to
Judy
cook.
Alvarez. I'd say it's great to see you, but I've never been one to lie.
Do you hear the
Also,
music?
I never like surprise parties, but you know.
Yup, bet I even know why.
Thought you'd hit rock bottom when you joined the Mox. Guess you've managed to stoop even lower now. Consorting with a persona who is very non grata. Yes, V. I mean you.
Oh, wow. I'm persona non grata, my chums. Did you hear it? God, Camille, don't even scare me. Don't even say something. Maiko has a nice office. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Maiko has a nice office, you know. Left a lasting impression. Good.
Guess I left a lasting impression. Good. Paid you one visit and you remember me.
My job, among other things, is to remember unsavory customers. Naturally, I take it upon myself to deal with them too. Now, how am I to deal with you?
Damn, I really love like moments like this, you know. Okay, Judy, let's do it. Did what I had to do.
You have no idea how valuable my time is.
Shit. Don't mind me, here to blend into the furniture. Doing what I had to do, okay. Let's be more
Came to class
ballsy.
for info, left with info. All the while, I did my best to make sure no one standing in my way ended up in a garbage bag.
Appreciated. Now what exactly are you after? Gonna go and harass another doll?
That's all you're good at, blowing hot air. Judy wants to make you a proposition. Okay, let's go
Judy
like this.
has a proposal about clouds.
Wanna come back? Done. Always valued your skills, you know that. Just don't get why you had to drag this loose end in here.
Stop treating dolls like meat and I'll consider it. But first things first. Clouds needs to be taken from the Tiger Claws.
Okay, look. It's clear what happened to Ev was traumatic.
Huh? I was convinced you didn't know.
Damn, this is so awesome.
That girl was asking for an unhappy ending. I was just surprised it took so long.
We gotta do something, or everyone will end up like Evie. Woodman raped her while she was unconscious, then sold her like she was so much scrap.
Yeesh, you've always been unstable. Okay, since you seem more reasonable, care to explain what this is about?
Damn it. Okay, so now it's about me. It was interesting. Did you guys see, you know, how actually cleverly cinematic designer has planned out the staging here? So after the dialogue here by the table, you know, she got up, went to the mirror, you know, and then went here to the front, you know, to like shorten the distance in a way and change the staging in the scene. Because I was standing like uncomfortably in a way here in the middle of the table, looking left and right. Here I'm actually standing here you know, in the between them. Oh, and she actually gets
What's up with you?
worked up, you know, and moves back to her chair if I don't answer like quick enough. Judy's proposal, give it some thought.
Judy's idea? Think about it. Could work.
Well, well, Jude. See, you found a true and loyal fan.
Okay. Judy, this is a waste of time. A Cloud's employee to get advantage of Evelyn.
So?
You aware what Woodman did to Evelyn when she was desperate for help? You sit by, let that happen?
Maiko's very, magical.
Tiger Claw bosses rule this place. Know how much I mean to them? About as much as you two and your problems mean to me. Read, negligible.
She did a squat, yeah.
You have
Doesn't
no
make you
idea how
wonder
valuable my
why
time
you
is.
even work here?
Gonna pretend as if you two weren't ever here. For old time's sake, Judy. Literally moments from now, security's gonna figure out you're here. Got two options. Go out the way you came in, or get thrown out. And that's not a threat or figure of speech. Just a friendly heads up.
Had enough. I'm leaving.
Smart move. And so you don't think I'm brushing you off completely, Forrest will be on the maintenance level in a couple minutes. Alone.
Oh! You choose the wrong
You
side?
picked the wrong side, Maiko.
I'll be the judge of that.
I'm not your enemy here.
And I didn't ask for your opinion.
Okay, thanks, Maiko. Time to fucking rob everything you have in your office because you were not nice to me. Book collection. Become more. Beauty and health at your fingertips. Slimmer in all 3 right places, 3 easy steps. A collection of books on self-improvement, fitness and beauty care, and dieting. Okay. We have some things here. A gem of Japantown, Japanese elegance. Oh, it's about Hanako Arasaka. Yeah. Can you just kill and eat her? I mean, kill her. Eat her, you mean? It's interesting. Okay. Get Rich Today by Josh Kevorkian. Okay, I think this is not really related to this story. So let's leave it. Okay, some kind of cup. What the hell is this? Not cup, but mug, I guess. School of Management Trophy 2076. A trophy signifying a completion of a higher-end management program. Conferred upon Maiko Maeda, a valedictorian. Wow, okay. She has a nice office, as Despina said, yeah. An assortment of high-quality makeup products. Huh. Death and taxes, my dears. Yep. Time to take it. Let's actually see how Death and taxes... How Death and taxes looks like. Where are you? It's not like bad, but it's just much weaker than my stuff. Obviously. It's lower level. Okay, what else we have here? We have this Dollhouse feedback. Oh, interesting. Wait, okay, let's check this out. This looks like kill her with her gun. Oh god, the gun is a joke. Yeah, I mean it's definitely looks weak. You gotta build up Death and taxes. I killed Adam Smasher maybe 6 shots. Kiro's ass. Jesus. Dollhouse feedback. Celeste. Great performance. No change in attitude since last month's events. Divin. Average performance. Eager to work overtime. Good work attitude. Gale. No improvement in work attitude. No willingness to change. Last warning. Okay. Have an average performance. Good work attitude. Candidate for plastic surgery. Morningstar. First month. Trial period going well so far. Sky. We met Sky. Highest level performance. Exemplary attitude. Considering requesting TC for a bonus or bump her salary. High performance from Sun. Talks back to her supervisor but otherwise okay. Lost focus after Parker's disappearance. Keep an eye on her. Angel. High performance. Exemplary attitude. Second candidate for Azure Prize. System rarely chooses him. Find out why. Mistral, average performance, okay attitude. Rain, another complaint from a client needs a disciplinary talk. Storm, very big improvements since Luxman, keep an eye on her. Torrent, okay performance, lost focus after Parker's disappearance. Keep an eye on. Zephyr, satisfactory performance, correct work attitude, no irregularities in 2 years, deserves a raise if we can allow it. Okay, I mean, that's a cool, neat detail, you know, the fact that you can, like, learn more about those, people.
That went smoothly. Totally blew us off.
Might need time to think.
Probably needs some time to think. Couple days, tops.
And you might be right. I'll call her tomorrow.
Okay, well, you know, let's go with Judy. There was a question what the shard was about. Well, that shard was basically about, like, the sort of a performance reviews of the characters, but the idea of it is, like, basically fleshing out background of the characters, you know, that you're going to meet. Like, I mean, you're going to meet some of them, right? So
You two have a history?
it's just basically building
Way
up a
back,
story
yeah.
that it actually exists, you know? Building up the fact that,
Like everyone in Night City.
that there is
She was
more
different then.
dolls than only, like, those that you have
So
met.
was I.
Can't
Okay.
trust people that see everything as a numbers game. Line between patting you on the back as their friend and planting a knife in you as their enemy is down to a decimal.
I know. Right there with you. Well, used to have a big crush on her. Took me a long time to realize who she really was.
Okay.
But still, honest or crooked, we need her. Just think, could have gone diving this morning.
A little unwinding do you good. Do me good too, actually.
I wouldn't have been unwinding. Not exactly.
She mentions
Got
the
an idea
diving
buzzing in
because
my
it's
head.
already, like, slowly building
say
up
it'll amount to
the pyramid.
Yeah. You, a deck chair, and a Mai Tai with a cocktail umbrella. Somehow I don't see it.
No. Me in the deck chairs, me mulling over coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Something I avoid right now.
Okay, Judy. Let's go together. Yeah, Camille, I do have it pressed. I am walking. I'm just, like, sometimes turning it off when I want to, like, look around and stuff. She's, like, really slowly walking on the stairs. How hard was animating this exit movement for Judy? I mean, Judy is using, like, explorations for a body type she has.
Wait a sec. What about Woodman?
So this is basically the same pretty much for every other character that is using a similar sort of, like, let's say, bone structure and skeleton as the character, and all other, like, characters, you know, who are, like, followers and stuff, they are able to use that. Just Judy has an overlay on top of her animation set that allows her to, you know, do specific things on top of it to make it fit like a proper character. We have done it actually with pretty much most, if not all, main characters in the games to really like give them really feel, you know, properly. Judy looks very young. She looks also cute. Yeah, was the goal, I guess.
You sure he's gonna be there?
You met Maiko. If that prick still works here, it's cause he follows her orders pretty damn precisely.
Okay. So we are going to phase him.
Oh. What do you want to do?
I want somebody to unload lead into his face till there is no face.
Somebody.
Fine. Want you to do it.
We pay him no mind. We kill the motherfucker.
Don't have an ounce of sympathy for that motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure majority of people don't.
We going there?
Damn straight. Let's end him.
We'll take the elevator. Quickest way. Maintenance level.
Damn. Okay.
You know what's worse than a corpo? A wannabe corpo bitch.
You mean Maiko?
Thanks.
Piece of work, that one. But I'll give her credit. She's dead on about your chances of pulling this off.
Thanks, Johnny. Always helpful. Always helpful. Where we are supposed to go? Ride the elevator to the maintenance level. Leave the mega building with Judy. Maintenance level. Okay. Oh, Johnny, after so long, yeah. Johnny wasn't interested in anything we were doing, apparently. Kazuliski wrote 60k pow-pows? Jesus. Kazuliski, you are like a chic. You know, like similar to Camilo was saying. Okay. Save the game. Just in case we die. Huh. Okay, we're in the maintenance level.
Where's Maiko? Why'd she fucking call me here?
Evelyn's dead.
Come here just to tell me that. It's fucking kind of you to remember. Here. Go light a candle.
He's doing everything to die, right? Isn't he? Oswald Forrest. Wanted for money laundering, attempted murder and rape. Such a nice fucking person.
Needed help. You raped her.
Could have also broken her neck. Hung up her head like a chandelier till it started to rot. Instead, I took her to a ripper. Was due a little something in return. She should be grateful. And so should you.
Here's my token of gratitude.
Oh, wow.
Get us. Let's get out of here, B.
Somebody's allergic to wood. Yes, he's definitely allergic to bullets. He's definitely allergic to bullets. Yeah, I mean that was like one shot from 1 meter. With this fucking gun, I can like destroy everyone. At least it feels like this. Poor person. Well, it is what it is, my dears. Oh, we got this Ajax. I mean, it's not bad, but definitely weaker than my comrade's hammer. I'm just checking if there's any attractive loot here. Oh, interesting. What is it? Oh, just a network. Okay. Okay, here's the elevator, I guess. Okay, some loot here. Like one thing that I can mention, you know, like one thing that I can mention to you, Chums, you know, like you can see basically now that the development of the game is done in a way that we have a main story, right? That creates like a spine of the whole storyline, and outside of from there, you have the simple story threads that are actually like moving away and like developing another bigger storylines in the form of side quests. And this is an example of it. Like we had it in the case of Panam and Aldecados and the whole Nomad storyline, and we have it here in case of Judy, right? Like it started in the main story, but then it continues on the side branch.
Be satisfied. Punch the ground floor. Need to get out of this place. Almost felt like the world would be a better place once he died. And the feeling, it was so fucking strong.
Yeah. You can see actually, you know, here how her reaction is actually reflected through her body movement, right? Like she came here and sat down on the floor, right, and was sitting here in this pose inside the elevator, what is actually like pretty rare for the characters, right? Like in elevators, the scenes in most cases would just stand, you know, and the fact when she does it, it actually makes it feel unique and special. Yeah, Judy. Well, we've done what we could, right? Like, it could be fucking better, but at least he's dead. We should buy Juby a drink. Oh yeah, that would be neat. I agree, yeah. That would be neat, you know, add-on.
Gotta get back to Maiko with something big.
Appealing to her sense of justice wasn't big enough?
Maiko only works with specifics.
Okay. Thought you might give up after that.
For a minute there. Thought you were about to call it quits.
Huh. So she fought it through and is like,
I go for days tuning virtues in a basement. Know what the chances are of somebody blowing my head off down there?
Minuscule.
Same as Maiko's empathy. Unlike you, I don't put myself out there. But this ain't over. Not yet.
I'm also partial to specifics.
You know, I'm also partial to specifics.
Uh-huh. So that's what matters. How many you'll drop, how much ammo you'll use, how many eddies it'll get you.
Art and dreams of freedom can't be everyone's food. Sometimes, you gotta deal with the dirt.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I really like this. Like, you can see, you know, this slowly, how Judy is actually going through that change, you know, inside her.
What's up with you?
And she's like taking a decision to really do something. And like, first, okay, let's go to Maiko. That didn't work. But then she gave us a woodman, so we were able to at least punish him, right? And now she's thinking about something bigger.
So, what now?
Gotta think. We need more bodies, that's for sure. I'm gonna talk to the dolls. I'll call you when I've got something. See you later, V. And thanks.
Okay. Huh. Oh god, that's the relic malfunction? That is the relic malfunction. Okay, well, it went away. It went away, fortunately. Is Brendan there? He should be, I think, right? Shouldn't he? I think he should. I'm standing here. Wait. Let me go to Brendan.
Say, Brendan, what's the difference between a broken bone and a broken heart?
System error. I repeat, system error.
Ah, damn it to hell.
Okay, so there's like someone that is fixing him, but I don't think the quest is available yet. You know, I need to continue playing because he seems to be repaired right now.
I don't feel so good. What would you recommend?
Poor Jerry. Did Maggie ask you to sleep on the couch again?
Yeah, that's going in the troubleshoot log.
Okay, well, I mean, it seems that Brendan is being like fixed right now. So, Brendan. So we will go back here later, I guess. You know, it seems that Brendan's still being fixed. So, my dears, considering we have 10 more minutes, I'm going to jump to this assault in progress, and maybe we can start this gig that is just a behind here. Oh, hello. Who is this? Jesus. Wow, there's so many baddies here. I'm using the cover. I'm using the cover, my chums. The way you have taught me. The way you have taught me, I'm using the cover. Holy shit. Those dudes from there are also attacking me. Fucking everyone's. It's like, starts to be really, everyone starts to be really nervous. Really quickly. Fucking hell. I have put him to the bin. Jesus. What is going on? I'm just one quest designer, and they have sent a whole army to take me down. Oh fuck! I've missed literally like next to him. Oh hey River, that's the fucking perfect time to message me. Hey V, could you use your help with a tricky matter? Don't worry. The only thing needs saving time is my dignity. Remember when I told you I consider becoming a PI? Of course, still hoping to use that private dick in private. Okay, I'm going with a dick one. Jumbal wrote that he came back to thank for the best role-playing game he has ever played. That was the best way to start the adventure with PS5 and the platin for it. Thank you, Jumbal, so much. Jumbal wrote it in Polish, so I translated it. Thank you, Jumbal, so much. Well, not the private dick is blushing. I'm gonna go for it. Feels like the right move for me, combining the familiar with something new. And you played a part in it, you know? And not a small one on that, which is why I'd like you to pick a name for a new enterprise. What you say? Sounds tempting. I'm in. I'm sure you can come up with one. Sounds tempting. But I will suggest the names and you'll pick one. I'll help you, but I need a list of suggestions. Okay, I'll suggest the names and you pick one. Nice the hell. Thank you, Vieweradine. Okay, I was actually counting on that. Got anything good? Edgewood Findings PI, or maybe NC Crime Word. NC Crime Word sounds good. How about a private share log? Adam Tilt wrote, I really hope we'll see more Judy in the future expansion or many romances. Well, I mean, I'm not commenting on the future content, my friend. Thank you for your comment. Welcome founded by accident. Yeah, let's go private share log. Private share log. Oh wow, don't know what to choose now. Okay. I guess I need to be more serious. Edgewood findings, private investigations, no doubt. Night City crime ward, for sure. Okay, the crime ward. That sounds cool. You don't like those? I do a lot actually. You need to sleep. I need to just need to sleep on it now. Could sleep with me, you know. Was thinking the same thing. We are in touch. Okay. So I think those are the new 1.5 conversations that we have added to the game. Oh fuck. For that are playing out past the romance. Actually, each character has them, and they are completely different. Of course, you know, they develop the relationship, or make you rather feel that you're still in a relationship. You know, because like in a way that the relationship's developed already. Fuck. Jesus Christ. There's like so many of them there. Okay. I hope that I have dealt with it. Like people with no heads, that was definitely me who was here. I'm pretty sure that was me. Okay. Time to do this intervention. Damn, son, V is smooth. Yeah. Yes, V is smooth. I suspect, Sapphire, you're referring to the text messages, not to my combat ability. Oh, archive conversation between Osamu Gosho and Hideo Nishio. Hideo, I need you to go hurt some pigs. Remain them where their turf ends and our begins. Sure thing. Redwood. Got it. Well, okay. Interesting. Okay. That hitbox was really driving me nuts. Golden chain. That's a fucking find. Those are interesting. Okay. Overture, grenade, archived patrol, or something like that. What is it? NCPD dispatch is talking to some sergeant, Max Smith. Original name. Calling all units in Westbrook. I repeat, calling all units in Westbrook. 2891 reporting, 1020 Westbrook. Head to Redwood Street in Japantown. Order to increase our presence in the area. Coming from the chief. Japantown alone? Requesting additional units for backup. Request denied. This is some pre-election stunt? That's Targar's turf. Are you refusing to comply? 2891, come in and respond. Negative. Order accepted, will comply. Fucking chief. 2891, say it again. Fuck! Nothing. Nothing. Copy that. Well, anyway, it looks like how it ended to him. Poor person. Poor person. Oh well, we have... Oh, there's two of them. Oh well, I mean, it makes sense, I guess, that they work in pairs. Anyway, my dears, I think that will be it for today. I'm going to save the game right now. And we are going to continue. Next time we see each other. Let me switch to this view, my dears. And I will just play some music for the end. It was really awesome to be... it was really awesome to play the game with you and chat. As always, my dears, I think we need something that slaps at the end, so why not this one? And louder. My dears, that was great. I actually had really a lot of fun. Oh yes, Camille, that's Outsider. Yeah, that was exactly what I thought. And Machiavelli asks, there's some movement in Steam, any upcoming patch soon? I don't know anything, Machiavelli, so no comment on this topic. Thank you so much, guys, for being here and watching the stream. I really enjoy streaming for you. Now, before we move out, I wanted to thank all the dear Reds and moderators that they have been here with us. So starting from my dear Sapphire, and Cogito, thank you so much, both of you, for modding today. And thank you for all the Reds that have been with us throughout the day. We have Ayana, our UI producer. We have Chivog, our customer support engineer. We have Stealthspell, our dear quest designer. We had Muzzy, our elite art QA. And we had a few other lurkers on the chat. Thank you so much, Reds, for being here. Thank you guys for all the questions you have asked. Now, I wanted to mention something. My dears, I am traveling next weekend. I will be seeing Sapphire, and because of that, I won't be able to stream. I will be off only on the weekend, so I'm like working normally, but I will be traveling over the weekend, so I won't be able to stream. But we'll see each other in 2 weeks when we'll continue playing the game. As always, and I can't wait to see you again. That being said, thank you all so much for being here, and I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. Bye bye.